the Hilario Center in West Wego, Crescent City Sports is proud to present the 11th annual Allstate Sugar Bowl National Prep Classic Championship Games. 4 of those to bring to you here this afternoon, starting off with our girls gold bracket championship game, pitting the Mandeville Skippers against the Amite Warriors. And a pleasant good afternoon to you, Ken Trahan. Glad you're with us here this afternoon. I'll be joined by Tricia Landash of Ponchatoula coming up shortly to analyze what's transpiring in this game. And we'll do so with 2 really good basketball teams. Mandeville coming in, having won its 3 games in the tournament, 2 games in the tournament previously to get to this stage, including earlier today. Mandeville coming in with a record of 17-5, and their opponent, the Amite Warriors, who are 18-3 overall, and we've seen them, been there, done that with them previously, because this is a traditional power that won a state championship 2 years ago in Louisiana high school athletics. And also, when you look at what they've done, they've won 5 state championships overall, and they're the defending gold bracket champion here at the Allstate Sugar Bowl National Prep Classic. As Tricia gets finished with her game, Jimmy Bird, our good and great friend and one of the tournament directors here, a longtime coach, Hall of Fame coach, I guarantee you that, 12 state championships, is joining us. Jimmy, how are you?
Good, Ken. It's a pleasure to be on here with you, and it's always a fun time here at this time of the year.
Well, obviously, before we talk about the girls' games, we've just witnessed a couple of boys' semifinal games on the national bracket, which, of course, you put together that bracket. And so we end up with the Peabody Warhorses against the Trinity Shamrocks in the championship game to be played at about 6:30 this evening. Just your thoughts about those 2 teams and about what you've seen from them thus far.
Yeah, that should be a really good game come 6:30. Kind of similar teams, both well coached, both fundamentally sound, a lot of athletes on both sides of the floor. Yeah, looking forward to that game. Peabody kind of pulled it out in the 4th quarter. It was a close game, and then they caught fire and stretched it out and had a nice win. And then Trinity out of Louisville, Kentucky, just pretty much had their way with Milton out of Georgia, and kind of pulled away also in the 4th quarter, winning by, I think, 15 points.
Yep. Still to come, we also have the boys' state bracket championship at about 5 p.m. between Country Day and Archbishop Rummel. And then we'll have the girls' platinum bracket championship game between undefeated Lafayette Christian and LSU commit Jada Richard against John Curtis Christian Patriots. All championship games to come here on CrescentCitySports.com. But first up, Mandeville and Amite. I talked about Amite and what they've done and who they are. I mean, look, this is a great program, Jimmy. You've seen them. They've had great players. They've got a terrific coach. They seemingly are there every year. They're the defending champion in this event. And Coach Pierre's done a great job there. Look, you almost expect them to be in this position. They've been doing this for the last several years now.
Yeah, it seems like for the last 5 years they've been in this championship game. So they're used to being here. They expect to be here, and should be an interesting matchup between Mandeville and Amite.
Well, you know, you look at the Amite team, they got 2 returning players who are dynamite, Miracle Irving and Haley Brumfield, who have just been outstanding for this program for the last few years. Curtis Jenkins is good in the middle as well. They don't have great height, but boy, they're athletic, and they make you guard, and they will push it at all costs on the offensive end of things. That's just the way they are. Mandeville, on the other hand, the Benoits are the story there. Hannah Benoit and Alana Benoit, they've just been terrific, not only all season long, but in this tournament. And obviously, Coach Weinmunson's done an excellent job with this team to get to this stage. And look, you've been around basketball for a while, and to see North Shore basketball being good, you know, on both the girls and boys side is progression. It's a development, and it's a good development.
Yeah, you've got a lot of population explosion going on the North Shore, and I think the basketball now is caught up with the football, and got a lot of good coaches and have a lot of good teams. You know, Ponchatoula on the boys' side, Ponchatoula on the girls' side are really having a run here last 5 years. So going to be interesting in this game. Amite's not that far from Mandeville, both somewhat North Shore teams, but Mandeville sitting right there in the heart of right when you get off a causeway, and got a lot of good players, and looks like Coach Weinmussen has done a really good job.
Well, there's no doubt that's true. And look, when you look at their team, as I mentioned, the two sisters have been outstanding thus far this year for Mandeville, and you look at their schedule, they played a very good schedule to put them in this position. And I think that's a big part of this. The teams that accept the responsibility of coming here and playing in this event, girls and boys, they know they're going to get really good competition, and it's only going to build their resume, and it's going to help their PowerPoints, but more than that, make them tougher down the road, as your teams did for many, many years playing in this event.
Yeah, I think the teams that come here, accept the challenge and come here, it's not just about winning this championship. It's about having the expectation to play really good teams, so it positions you towards the end of the season to have a chance to win a state championship. And you're going to get the best competition that there is in this tournament. And, you know, some coaches are willing to meet the expectation, and there's some coaches that shy away from it. But it seems like a lot of teams that come here and play end up winning state championships.
Well, there's no doubt that it's definitely a good barometer of who you are and where you are when you come to this event, and find out just how good you are against the best teams that you can possibly play against in the state. When you look at the litany of champions in this event, girls and boys over the years, it's a great reflection of some tremendous teams and some tremendous players. Mandeville started the year 6-0. Again, playing very good competition. Now, I should point out to you that these two teams have played already. They played on December the 5th at Amite, and Amite won an 8-point game, 71-63. Over Mandeville that night. So it's a rematch game.
Yeah, neutral court.
And rematch games are not easy, and especially when the first one's close. And this is a neutral court. The first game was at Amite, so obviously it's a little bit of a different animal when you talk about this one. But should be a good matchup here. We fully expect that to be the case in this championship game. This is the girls' gold bracket. Again, it's the first of 4 championship games that we will have for you here on Crescent City Sports this afternoon and this evening. As we get set for starting lineup introductions, we'll pass along the starting lineups to you as well as we get you ready. For Mandeville, the starters include Hannah Benoit, the senior at one guard, who's been simply outstanding. And, of course, she's joined by Alana Benoit, who is a junior, the sister, who's been part of that 1-2 punch. The other starters include senior Ava Young, along with Sally Berry, who's also a junior, and the fifth starter, I should say, is Jordan Carter, who's another senior. So it's a veteran team with a bunch of seniors as part of their mix, and clearly a team that is very experienced. You know, as for Amite, when you look at the Amite team, you start with Miracle Irving, who's been outstanding for them for a couple of years now, and Haley Brumfield, who's been superb. Those two players have been players that have just been terrific for this program, for Coach Pierre, for the last 3 years. Kayla Tofield, along with Samara Addison, Curtis Jenkins are players that will start and also be excellent. Amite's going to be in their yellow gold look here this afternoon with the purple numerals trimmed in white. And on the other side, you'll have Mandeville, the home team, in the white uniforms with the royal blue numerals and trim on their jerseys. It's a pleasure to welcome a good and great friend and a great coach in her own right, 2-time state champion coach, and very familiar with this event. She just finished competing in this event a moment ago, so you talk about pulling double duty, rushed over here. Great to have our dear friend Tricia Landash with us. Trish, how are you?
I am great. I'm just about had a heart attack, though. We were down by 13 late in the game and pulled it out.
You won. What was the score?
45-42.
And you beat who?
Lafayette.
Lafayette, yeah. Traditional power. That's pretty good.
Yeah, they missing Grace Paul right now. She tore her MCL back in Thanksgiving, so I'm kind of glad she wasn't on that court today. Which
might explain things to you. So we got Mandeville and Amite here. You know a little bit about these teams. You know Amite very well. You played them this year, and you beat them by 3, I think, right?
Yes, sir. That was at the parish championship game, and they're loaded. They got the three-point shooters in the corner. They're going to push it up and pop the threes. They got the bigs in the middle that can hit. It's going to be a fun game today.
Yeah, and as mentioned, Amite beat Mandeville by 8 earlier this year at Amite, so it's a rematch game, and we're just about set for the start of this gold bracket championship game of the Allstate Sugar Bowl National Prep Classic. Jumping it up for these two teams, it'll be Sally Berry for Mandeville against Brianna Tillman for Amite in the center circle. Again, height's not the strength of these teams. They're not tall, they're not long, they're just quick and good. Ready to roll here
Right.
from the Hilario Center. And the tap will go to Amite in backcourt. We're underway. Addison gets it to Tofield. Tofield left side to Irving, back to Addison, now to Brumfield. Skip it in the left corner for a three from Irving. It's short. Rebound is fought for, controlled inside by Tillman, and she's tied up. And the jump ball will give it to Mandeville on the alternating possession. You do have alternating possessions here, of course, as we see on every level. And that's the jump ball situation. So the ball to Mandeville, and Amite comes out in a press right away here. A 1-2-2 zone trap, and getting through it, Benoit does a good job. She gets it front court, almost goes out of bounds, but retained possession now. A steal by Tillman. First turnover of the game by Mandeville. Quickly into the front court. Bounce pass left corner. Now kick it back out left elbow. Faking it, Brumfield. Dribble penetration, knocked away out of bounds. Again, Amite's all about quickness, but they can shoot the three, can't they?
Oh, definitely. Oh, I keep moving it down, huh? Yeah, both teams can shoot the three here. There we go. There we go.
So, as if on cue, right?
Yes, Tofield, she's dangerous.
So Tofield knocks down the triple, and Amite strikes first here. Breaking the pressure. Dribble drive, and Benoit can't get the roll. Good offensive rebound, though, by Berry, who puts it in. Sally Berry makes it a 3-2 game. Berry does the work inside for Mandeville. Benoit's do the work on the exterior. Here's a 1-2-2 trap for Mandeville. Both teams trying to trap at center court. Got past it easily. Open three ball coming from the corner.
Wow, there they go.
Miracle Irving, and Amite comes out smoking with a couple of triples and have a 6-2 lead. Again, seeing full court pressure from both teams there, Trish.
Yeah, they both on that zone press.
Benoit passed up the look. Open shooter for three in the corner.
There we go.
Oh, they're heating it up.
Berry lighting it up.
Berry with five already.
She works with Coach Domino with training. She works hard outside the gym.
Off defensive board by Carter. And here come the Skippers. Into the front court, trailing 6-5. It's a zone 1-2-2 look here in the right corner. Three again. That's in and out. Rebound saved but controlled by Amite and Addison, and they want to run. Good job of Mandeville to get back. Skip pass, lost out of bounds, turnover to Amite. Each team with the turnover early on. What do you see thus far?
Well, you got to get them. Mandeville has to get to the corners and not let Amite just fire away from the corners in transition. That's where they like to hit their shots quick and jump back into that defensive scheme.
Here's a turnover on a steal. Irving has that. And Irving can't get the roll. In transition.
There goes Berry.
Dribble drive. Nice. Drew traffic but can't finish. Tofield the board. And a turnover here. Young comes up with it.
You have to be patient, do some ball movement there.
On the run. Not happening. And here's Brumfield. Fast-paced game as we expected from both teams.
Another three.
That one's short. Long rebound, though, and controlled by Brumfield. Good read, her second board. And now a turnover.
They shoot from that back three-point line instead of the front one there, and changing their shot up a little bit.
Three ball.
Here we go, Benoit.
You can get used to that. She can really shoot it, can't she?
Oh, yes, sir.
That's Alana who puts it in and puts Mandeville on top for the first time at age 6, the 4:44 mark here in the first quarter. Amite handling the zone trap easily to the hole. Shot impacted. Rebound to Hannah Benoit. Quickly the other way. Carter to the hole, and she's fouled. Good job of pushing it. Both teams want to push it, don't they?
They have been. They neither one of them setting it up a little bit. They went the run and gun right now. They'll slow it up in a little bit. They get a little winded.
Brumfield the foul. It's her first and the team's first, and at the free throw line to shoot a pair is Jordan Carter. First one is home. And a substitution for Amite. That will be Alexia Moore checking in for the first time, replacing Kayla Tofield. 4:27 to play first quarter. 9-6 in favor of Mandeville as the second one doesn't go, and then a foul over the top by the shooter. Carter commits it, her first, team's first.
Get out, Jordan! Go!
So here's the full court pressure again.
Oh.
Brumfield beats it. She's on the move. Tapped away from behind, though. Goes out of bounds. And Amite retains possession. I noticed that Irving is wearing a brace on her left knee, but still a really good player.
Oh yeah, Miracle. She's missed a couple seasons out with that knee injury.
Steal by Carter, her second of the game, 5th turnover for Amite already. And as a travel, so the second turnover by Mandeville.
These officials from Baton Rouge area, these are some of the 3 best. I love when they walk in the gym and I get to see them.
You would know.
Yeah.
Coaches notice that, don't they? They know right away.
Well, you know it's going to be called fair.
Yeah, there's
nice
another steal
from Benoit.
Hannah to the hole. Can't finish but fouled. She'll shoot 2 on the foul by Brumfield. And that's the second on Brumfield. So that's a major development.
That's going to hurt.
They need her.
Brumfield brings so much versatility to the game. She's a big impact player for Amite. They can't afford to lose her.
Hannah Benoit will shoot 2. One of the 2 sisters who have been so proficient for this team. Good touch and got the roll.
Nice.
And as my friend Timmy Bird, who's with us and will join us for the men's games, said earlier, these are tight rims. So when you see the roll on these rims, then you're a good shooter. Did I get that right, Tim?
You got it right.
I thought so. All right. Second one by Hannah is up, and that's perfect. So Mandeville now on a 9-0 run, has an 11-6 lead.
Wow.
And a full court pressure.
Mandeville's been hitting on all cylinders lately. They on a roll.
And another steal.
Not looking forward to seeing them in district.
Can't make it, and Miracle Irving has the board. Trapped at center court. Good job to clear it, though. Tofield will reset. Mandeville playing zone. Has a 3-2 look. Here's a long 3 ball. Bam!
Wow, money.
Miracle Irving with her second triple with the assist from Tofield. And Amite snaps that 9-0 streak and cuts the deficit to 2. Big way. That's the third 3 ball for Amite. That's all their points early on. Skip pass.
Quarter.
Stop holding it!
Good patience by the skippers here. Nice pull up. Beautifully done. Don't you love that pull up?
Yeah, I love it. I love it when they drive baseline like that, hit that mid-range.
Against the zone, the short corners are going to be there,
It's
right?
going to be open, yes, sir.
Foul's going to be here on Jordan Carter. Now that's her second. So each team has a starter with 2 fouls. So we'll see how Coach Weinmunson plays it with Carter. No move to get her out at this point. She has 2, and Brumfield has 2 on the other end. 13-9 in favor of Mandeville. 2:58 to play in the first. Championship game gold bracket, Allstate Sugar Bowl, National Prep Classic. 3 ball. That's short. Long rebound.
Oh.
And
Nice move.
almost got the roll, but 2 free throws are coming. And I believe that's Carter who got the foul. Wow.
Yeah.
Tillman will get to the line. That's her 3rd foul, and we're only, 5 minutes and 13 seconds into the game, and Carter has 3 fouls. That's a big item. Free throw, and they couldn't get her out in time.
No, they couldn't. Carter's a little bulldog. She's wherever the ball is.
Renee Harris. Second one up. It's too strong. Benoit the rebound.
Middle look opposite. Move the ball. Don't hold it.
So a 13-10 game. Like the patience Mandeville's exhibited offensively.
Oh, definitely. Melissa has them under control. They run their plays, their sets. They're so crisp. I like watching her. There goes the sisters.
Open look. Benoit. Air ball. Out of bounds to Amite. But still the ball movement good.
Oh, yeah.
Reverse it a few times. Get in the middle
Work
of the zone.
defense. Work the defense. Get them a little tired.
Yep.
She didn't have her.
2:18 to play here in the first. 3-point game. Both teams staying zone here. Step up 3. Heel. And controlled.
That's the only thing. You live by the 3, you die by the 3. So got to find something else somewhere.
Barbeau the board. She's in off the bench. Knocked away here. Loose ball retained by Alana Benoit. Baseline drive. Nice pass, but can't finish. Offensive board and one. Hannah Benoit stayed with it, got the board, and gets the foul. from Tofield, her first, team's third, and at the line, a chance for the three-point play for Hannah Benoit. Good player. Got it. So the three-point play makes it 16-10. You've had a couple of sister acts in your time, right?
Oh, yes, sir. We had the Womacs that I would love to have back at some point. I have a set of sisters right now. The Joseph, that's Mr. Lewis Joseph. He's real big with Tangible Parish. The kid's playing with me right now.
Young gets the rebound. Mandeville's on the run. Benoit to the hole, put it up short. And a rebound controlled by Harris. Lead stays at 6. Tofield real sets the offense against that zone. 2-3 look this time down and a whistle and a travel. So that's been a big problem for Amite in this game early on. 7 turnovers already.
Wow.
So
yeah,
don't want to have that.
Their defense, she has the long arms out on the perimeter there. The middle's open, but they having trouble seeing it.
As we reach the 1 minute mark here of the first quarter, a 6-point lead for Mandeville. Set up against the 3-2 zone. Again, patience here. Reverse it for 3. Benoit short.
Wow.
Rebound control by Tofield. Her second board, and she's on the move. Transition. Find the open shooter, and a good one at that. Her third triple of the game. 16-13. Amite staying close with the triples in this game. All 12 points on three-pointers. Mandeville could be patient.
That's where they prevail right there, is getting it down and popping that 3 quick.
Is this a situation where you think about playing for one shot?
I would.
Well, no need to when you can do that.
In that case, you just do what you got to do.
Marbo delivers from Benoit. And an answer makes it a 6-point lead. Final 6 seconds of the quarter. Answer no. Long rebound. Controlled by Mandeville. Benoit has it. And Alana heaves one down the floor, and at the end of one quarter, good start for Mandeville. The Skippers up 19-13. 7 points for Sally Berry. Got a board as well. Miracle Irving with 9 for Amite. Just talk about what we've seen thus far, Trish.
Well, they're both getting quick shots. Pushing it up the court fast. Real fast-paced game right here. Not a lot of ball pressure at all. It's a lot of ball movement. I'm enjoying it. I love watching the threes, watching it go back and forth, taking turns at it.
Ken Trahan along with Tricia Landesh of Ponchatoula. 19-13 lead after one quarter for Mandeville over Amite. Gold bracket championship game. How have you enjoyed the tournament thus far this year?
Oh, it was phenomenal. Ed Daniels does a great job here, and I'm at all just to be invited to it. They treat us first class.
You want to win one of these eventually, right? You've been close.
I would love to. We were close a couple times, but we got beat this year in the first game against Sparkman out of Alabama.
Really good team.
And, oh, yes, sir. And we hung with them the first half, but the second half we ran out of gas. And then last night we had Ellender, and today we had Lafayette. And my girls are young, but they're embracing everything we do.
Today's coverage on Crescent City Sports is brought to you by the Lamarck Motor Company in Kenner. Lamarck Ford, the #1 Ford dealer in the Metro New Orleans market, must be a reason. Thanks to Lamarck for their continuous support as we get set for quarter number 2. Want to thank Scott Tastet for taking care of business today. Real pro. Great to have him with us on our Crescent City Sports team. Matt Beal, Pearson Morgan, handling camera work. And thank you, gentlemen. We appreciate you being with us as we march on with the second quarter of action and a 6-point lead for the Skippers. Both teams have stayed zone throughout thus far. There's a careless turnover. And that's number 8 for Amite. That's becoming a real problem, a real issue.
I think she heard Benoit coming up on her. Hannah heard her foot. She heard her footsteps and got a little nervous there. Didn't watch the ball to her hands.
Against the Amite zone. Steps through the pressure there, but a turnover.
There she goes.
And here comes Irving. And scores. Irving's got 11. She's keeping Amite close here.
Definitely. And Alana right there just played solid defense, no foul, all clean.
Don't want to get trapped in the corners. Of course, the corners have been available against this zone. On a runner, that's short. And there's Harris for her second board. On the run, Tofield. Moore. Loose ball. Irving again. That's short. Rebound long. And run down nicely by Barbo. Her second
We got to
board.
get Barry involved here, too.
Yeah, she's a really good player.
Oh, there she goes.
3 ball. Long rebound. She'll get her own. Put it back up. Can't get that. Rebound out of bounds to Mandeville. So they'll get a third chance. As a coach, you love that, to get 3 chances.
Oh, I love it when they bust the boards like that.
Restart the offense.
Short corner again.
Nice fake.
Nice fake.
Bounce pass. Boy, look at the penetration. Look at the ball movement. Look at the shot. In and out. Tough
Can't
break.
beat that. That's discipline.
Get in there, Julia.
There's a 3 ball and the second chance by Julia Barbo. Her second triple of the game. And it's Mandeville up 22-15 now. 7-point lead is the biggest of the game for the Skippers. Nice bounce pass to the left block. Can't get it. Harris offensive board. Can't get the stick back. And coming out of there is Alana Benoit.
Nice. Sister to sister.
Great pass. Hannah Benoit cannot finish. Brianna Tillman, her third board. Under 6 minutes to play in the half. Nice dribble drive, but too strong. Barbo off the bench has been really good for Mandeville. Pull up, smart move. Can't get the roll. Rebound controlled by Moore.
Step up, step up.
On the floor, low woman wins here, and a 3 ball short.
Oh, yeah, Harris right there. She's just a sophomore.
Big and active. Barbo with 4 boards. She's been huge off the bench for Mandeville. 6 points and 4 rebounds off the bench. 3 ball, that's off.
No blocking out.
Saw it though, and she chased it but couldn't get it. And now a breakout. Tofield leads Irving, who scores. And a timeout will be taken here with 5:06 to play. In the first half, 22-17 lead for Mandeville. Miracle Irving has 13 of the 17
13 out of 17.
for Amite.
They got to find a way to stop her.
30.
Well, she does everything well. She runs well, shoots well. She's got a pretty good handle, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. She gave us trouble when we played them in the parish tournament. We had to end up face guarding her, take her out of it, because everything goes through her. So we try to disrupt that and make somebody else handle it.
5:06 to play in the first half. 22-17. We'll get you something at halftime there, so.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
5:06 to play. I know you went
When
straight
that
from.
horn, we were down by 13 with like late in the game, and like a minute left, and we're still down. So to pull it out, I was excited. I just sat on the bench for about 5 minutes after the game. I had to collect myself.
You collected well, and now we've collected you.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here with you. I'm honored. You called me. I was like, oh, heck yes, I will spend time with you. I would love it.
Appreciate you doing this. All right, as we approach the 5-minute mark, a 5-point lead for the Lady Skippers. Again, both teams have stayed in the zone throughout. And you'll see the zone more in the girls' game than in the boys' game, typically speaking. That's a general comment, but there's some truth to it.
See.
Dribble drive, but a loose ball turnover. Rumpfield came up with it. Here's Irving again, and there's another one. This for 2. Irving with 15
On
points.
fire.
22-19.
3-point lead there. They're closing it up.
Well, when you carry the name Miracle, you better be good, and she is, right?
Yes, sir.
Nice feed.
Nice take.
And Young scores it. Off the pass from Barry. And a 5-point lead.
Oh.
Knocked away. Boy, great hustle by Benoit. She won't give up on the play, and Brumfield has to chase it down. And now she's got a step on a defender. Finds a teammate for 3.
Nice block out.
Really good job by Harris.
Yes.
She's boarded well. Her 4th board. That's short. Offensive rebound.
Oh.
Jenkins can't finish. Got it back. Put it up. Can't finish again. Hannah Benoit, the rebound. Couple of chances for Amite down low. Unable to finish. And still down 5 to Mandeville.
Oh, wide open inside.
Caesar, nobody guarded her. Oh,
changed the glass.
Yeah, just didn't understand
herself.
the angle. Timeout Amite on the blown assignment. Coach Pierre wants a timeout, and you can understand why. And that's a situation where it's not man-to-man, but somebody's got to be playing in the bottom of that 2-3 in the middle, and nobody was there.
Right. I think Young was shocked that she was so wide open on the shot there.
So a 24-19 lead for Mandeville as we play here in the second quarter. Tonight's coverage, or this afternoon's coverage on Crescent City Sports, brought to you by Rhino Shield Mid-South. Tired of painting year after year? Go Rhino. Rhino Shield resists chipping, cracking, flaking, or peeling, and is backed by a 25-year warranty. Get your free estimate. Visit RhinoShieldMidSouth.com or call 833-233-7181. 3:30 to play in the half. 5-point lead, Mandeville. Gold bracket championship game, Allstate Sugar Bowl National Prep Classic. Nice pull-up. Can't get it.
Oh.
Cross-court pass, not well advised, stolen by Jenkins.
Wow.
And swish it.
She goes again.
Miracle Irving
18
again.
in the first half or 19?
That's 18
in the first half.
in the first half alone. And it's 24-22.
Nice
Dribble drive, left-hand score. Alana Benoit gets it. And it's a 4-point lead for Mandeville. Oh, this is going to be a good game. We knew it coming in, and it's certainly shaping up that way. 3-ball, Brumfield. That's short.
Oh.
Traffic knocked to the floor on the defensive rebound, and we'll draw the foul. It's Young getting the board and the push from behind by Harris, her first. With 2:41 to play. Third team foul. And here come the Lady Skippers against that 2-3 zone. Almost looks like a 2-1-2. Variation depending on matchups. Dribble drive. Smart move.
Nice.
Used the window but couldn't finish. Brumfield. Fourth rebound. Haley reverses it. And blocked but fouled.
Oh.
That's on Berry. That'll be her first. 2 free throws are coming.
I like the way she got to the paint in that and drew that foul.
So at the free throw line will be Haley Brumfield. She hasn't scored yet, and she's obviously one of their most important, prominent players. Got a feeling she's going to scratch here, though. Left-handed shooter. Nothing but net. I've seen her shoot. I knew she'd make at least one. Watched her for a few years now. Just a good player. Buries them both. Didn't touch the rim on either one. And a 26-24 lead for Mandeville at the 2:10 mark of the first half. 3-ball corner. Bam!
Wow.
That is Barbo again. What a half she's had off the bench with 9. Nice pass.
Nice dish.
And a foul will result in 2 shots. Well, it's one thing you like to see is if you can beat a team down the floor, get out in transition before they can get set defensively, you can have success.
Yes, that's the key. Running your numbers, get them down there. Try to get a quick look, usually an easily look.
Impressive. First one. Perfect. Harris off the bench with her first point. Renee has been active on the boards with 4 rebounds thus far. Puts the second one high arch. Beautiful. Free throw shooting good for Amite. And it's 29-26. A lead for Mandeville. Hit the edge most of the way here in the first half. There's a bump, no call. Another bump. Very aggressive defensively. Pass down low, knocked away. It's on the floor, loose ball. And they're going to call a tie ball, I believe, the possession out of Mandeville. Love to see players get on the floor, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. You know, like when I was growing up, we used to all wear knee pads. They don't wear them anymore at all. And that's something I wish would come back a little bit, show a little more aggressiveness. But when a kid gets on there and grabs that ball on the floor, you know they got that heart of a lion there.
Long 3, almost. There's a strong rebound. Put it in.
Wow.
And 1, and a chance for the tie.
Miracle went down hard after that long three.
That's one on her.
That's 1 on 5.
I mean, it's 2.5.
Chance for the three-point play. And got it.
Who better just saw that?
Starting over. Lost my voice a little bit. Hey, when that happens. Tied at 29. Long three. Taken down by Brumfield. Chance to take the lead here. Tripped. Gonna call a foul.
On the floor.
No shots here. It's gonna work against.
Gold in the bonus coming up.
Balbo, first. 54 seconds left in the half. Tied at 29. Amite's battle back. Good feed down low, good pin back position, but a block, but a foul.
Wow.
A chance for Amite to take the lead.
I like the way they spread the court just then and got it in and then isolated. We're looking at, not Carter, Tillman down low.
First one in.
Amy's all shooting with confidence from that line.
Shooting the free throws very well, and that gave him the lead. Tillman trying to extend the lead to 2. Does just that. Amite, 6 of 6 from the line. Warriors with a 31-29 lead. Their first lead of the game. Knocked away and out of bounds. So it took them until the final minute of the first half to get their first lead. Stayed poised, battle back.
There she goes.
Open three, Benoit. She's got it. And just like that, Mandeville back on top. Hannah Benoit with the triple.
High-low action here.
Ball taken away. Mary has it. It's turnover number 9 for Amite. High arch shot long. Rebound controlled Irving.
Got
on
one
the
open
run.
low.
5 seconds, 4 seconds. Open baseline, no good. Rebound control, Mandeville. Benoit, 2 seconds. 1 second and double dribble with 1 second left. The turnover, Mandeville will give Amite 1 second to try to erase a 1-point deficit.
Who do you think they're going to go into?
Let's see where she's at. I see her.
I would look for a miracle right here, huh?
Yeah, I think so. Here we go. There's Irving. Didn't get it off in time. Good job defensively by Mandeville and at the half. What a good one we have in the championship game of the Allstate Sugar Bowl National Prep Classic Gold Bracket Final. Say that fast 3 times. 32-31 is the lead for the Mandeville Skippers over Amite. Mandeville held the lead throughout the first half. Amite took their only lead at 31-29, but a 3-ball allowed the answer to come from Mandeville to give the Skippers a 1-point lead at halftime. Looking at the scoring in the first half, first of all for Mandeville, Hannah Benoit has 8 points. Alana Benoit with 5. Julia Barbo, huge off the bench with 9 points on 3 triples. Ava Young with 2 points. Sally Berry has 7. And Jordan Carter with 1. For Amite, 18 points for Miracle Irving. Haley Brumfield with 2. Kayla Tofield with 3. Brianna Tillman with 2 points. And with 7 points, Renee Harris, or rather 5 points, pardon me, 5 points for Renee Harris. She has 4 boards off the bench as well. It adds up to a 32-31 lead for Mandeville at the half. All right, Trish, let's talk a little bit about it and what we've seen thus far. Both teams playing zone throughout. And Mandeville really controlling most of the first half before Amite came fighting back and got good play off the bench from Harris and got a big half from Irving. Let's talk about what we've seen.
Yes, so both of these teams are they're real similar. They're both in the zone. They're both looking for the 3, but they're good about the cuts. and going in for the rebounds and the putbacks. I mean, I'm enjoying it. You knew it was going to be a great game. These two coaches here, they're two of my favorite coaches in the world. You got Renee and Melissa, both of them, they're fun to coach against. They constantly throwing different stuff at you. When you throw something at them, they coming back at you, combating. And so I knew it was going to be a fun one. I'm having fun watching the Benoit sisters. I love me some Barry. And then on Amite's side, Miracle is just, she's having a night. But 18, 20 points at half. She is, 18 at half. I'm good. I have, yeah. And then Harris coming off the bench, doing what she's doing inside. I like watching her too. But I would imagine the game's going to flip back and forth a couple more times this half. And I imagine it's going to come down to who has the ball at the end of the game.
Yeah, it's that type of game. We really did anticipate it being a close game. The matchup was such, and watching both teams play a little bit previously in the tournament, I just thought that it would be this type of game. And, of course, they've beaten good teams to get here when you look at the brackets coming into this championship matchup of the gold bracket of the girls' championship here, the Allstate Sugar Bowl National Prep Classic. Mandeville, looking at what they've done, they beat Oakdale to get started. First of all, they beat Warren Easton 54-24, then defeated Oakdale 54-47, and then defeated a very good Zachary team that I watched here earlier, 64-48 in the semifinals.
Yes.
And Amite, meanwhile, defeated De La Salle, a game I covered, 58-30. Then Amite defeated Church Point 63-50, and then earlier also beat St. Thomas More 52-29. So both teams have been really good to get to this point of this event in the gold bracket, which included those teams that I just mentioned. Also, Edna Carr was part of this bracket. So was Newman, Mount Carmel. So some good teams as always here in the gold bracket. Of course, we've got the platinum bracket still to come. And we're looking forward to that matchup. John Curtis Christian against Lafayette Christian. And we'll have a chance to preview that one between games here. But, boy, that'll be outstanding.
So much fun. Again, two outstanding coaches. That's going to be a faster-paced game than what this one is. But it'll, Jada Richard from Lafayette Christian, that's going to be fun to watch. And, John Curtis, they have their deadly weapons, too. It's just going to be a fun day. I'm so honored to be here with you. This is my first time, so I'm a little nervous here. But
well, I got you.
It's a blast. It's a blast.
It's all good.
So,
all right, your program. Talk about your team. You lost to Sparkman, but you won all your other games in this tournament, so you have to feel pretty good about your showing here, and you have to feel pretty good about where your team is this year.
I am. I love my team. And people say I'm crazy how I schedule because I like to play the top teams in the state no matter what kind of team I have. And so, a lot of times our games might be a little closer in other years, or we actually, beat some teams that are top teams in the state. This year we're losing to those teams, but we're giving them good games. We lost to John Curtis by 9. Lost to Liberty by 3, Vanderbilt Catholic by 1. A lot of times our games might be a little close. Weidman, other years, or we whipped us pretty good.
Yeah.
But we're playing teams that will be in Hammond come March.
Well, that's it. I mean, that's what gets you ready for this. And, of course, you've experienced the euphoria of winning it not once but twice, and to win it once is special. It's so hard to do. When you win it a second time, it's got to just be a tremendous feeling. I covered your team and watched you win that one, and that was something special to see. Was very happy for you.
Thank you.
Personally, but very happy for your team and your community, because you got a great school and a great community there.
It is. We're very blessed, the support we have from the community. What I loved about the second time when we won in 2022, we weren't supposed to be there, and the fact that team, we made it there, and then we were able to pull the win off against Walker, and then come back and beat Parkway with Michaela Williams, and that meant a whole lot. Of course, the one in 15 was amazing. It was the first one ever at Ponchatoula High, but that second one, you know, when we weren't supposed to do it, that made it a little special. But the kids, they're working hard. It's just we're young. I don't have my 2 seniors that I have. They didn't play last season. One of them had a torn ACL, and the other one was ineligible, so she sat a year. And so just the fact that, you know, those 2 girls are coming out and being leaders on our team, Morgan Watkins and Jasani Watts. And then Alyssa Hilliard, my junior, she hasn't signed anywhere yet, but she's going to go somewhere special. She makes things happen, and offensively and defensively. And so I can't wait to see where she goes. And then my freshman group, I have a strong freshman group that my first 4 kids off the bench are freshmen. So just excited to see where the program's going to go.
And you've got a good league. You're seeing one of the teams you're going to have to beat here in Mandeville, obviously, and it's a good league. In recent years, we've seen some good teams in that league. Who do you expect to be tough this year?
Mandeville.
Yeah.
Mandeville will be tough. North Shore, Slidell, we got a lot of powerhouses this year out there, and I'm happy for them. They work their programs hard. They give in, you know, day in, day out with the kids, and I'm excited for Melissa, the season she's having. So we'll see how it plays out in the end. I'm glad I have Mandeville at my house this year. It's hard to go play in their gym, especially when they lighten it up with the 3-pointers. Hopefully I'll have a crowd there that'll help us pull it out. But I might have to find me a miracle.
Here's what's kind of interesting in the first half. Amite has a 24-15 edge on the boards. I wouldn't have expected that. They've been more active, and certainly Harris and Tofield and Brumfield, you know, have combined for 14 rebounds in the first half. So that's one thing, but it's kind of offset by the turnovers. Amite with 9, and Mandeville with 6 in the first half. Both teams I expect will stay zone in the second half. That's what they played throughout thus far.
Right. I would think so.
On the floor right now, we're watching the 2 Platinum Bracket Championship game teams warm up, and that's John Curtis Christian and Lafayette Christian, who happens to be undefeated. We'll get into that game in just a bit. Also later on, we'll have our boys championship games. The boys state bracket championship game coming up at about 5 o'clock will be Archbishop Rummel against Country Day, and then the boys national bracket championship, the finale at about 6:30, Trinity High of Kentucky against Peabody of Louisiana, Central Louisiana team. We look forward to bringing those games to you. Coach Bill Gallagher will be along to join me for those, and look forward to that as we bring you all these championship games live at CrescentCitySports.com. Each and every year we've been part of this. It's 11 years running, and we enjoy it. And as we get close to the start of the second half, good crowd on hand, as you can see here this afternoon. And again, the crowd's been good all week. Added the junior high bracket this year on the boys side. That was a big success, won by Country Day. Beat John Curtis 37-34 on the boys side, and I think it was such a success they'll definitely continue that and look into expanding it, frankly, based upon the turnout they had. Really good attendance for the junior high event this year. And again, we want to give a big shout out to Timmy sitting next to us, and Christy and Ed, who do such a great job with this event and coordinating everything, putting the brackets together, organizing things, and of course couldn't do this without the Allstate Sugar Bowl, our good and great sponsor and great friends. And of course I'm extremely grateful for the support. I'm on that committee, of course, of the Sugar Bowl, and having the support of the Allstate Sugar Bowl, and Executive Director Jeff Hundley and the entire Sugar Bowl crew makes this possible. They champion prep sports throughout the state of Louisiana and amateur sports, period. Second half getting set to begin. Mandeville and Amite. It's 32-31. Skippers at the half as we get set for the start of the third quarter here in the Girls Gold Bracket Championship game. Ken Trahan along with Tricia Landesh from the Ilario Center. Again, Scott Taskett, our producer. Thank you, Scott, and Matt Beal and Pearson Morgan taking care of business on cameras here this afternoon. Ready to go, Amite's possession to start the second half. Mandeville already setting up shop in their zone. And we're underway as we reset. This is Brumfield out top, surveying and working the right side of the floor. We'll go in the middle now to Addison. Steps back out and now dribble drives and kicks it left corner Toefield short. Long rebound, Benoit.
Yep.
Alana comes out with her 5th board. Finds someone in the left corner and wisely resetting. Like when you reverse it a few times because you get this kind of look. And there you go.
Wow, there goes Barry.
Sally Berry with 10, the assist to Alana Benoit. And Mandeville expands the lead to 35-31. Berry in double figures with 10. Her second triple of the game. What I was saying, though, is when you reverse the ball, you create space.
They do that.
Hannah Benoit boards.
Real quick, you can seal the big on opposite bot.
And the layup on the other end from Alana Benoit. And a good start here for Mandeville in the second half to expand the lead to 6. Steps through a double team nicely. Sets up a shooter. Open from 17, back rim. And a whistle and a keep it right here. This is going to be on Mandeville. That's on Berry, and that is her 3rd. So Sally Berry with 3 now. That's a concern. Her and Jordan Connor both with 3 fouls for Mandeville. With 6:45 to play in the 3rd quarter. Nice look underneath.
Nice play.
What did you see there?
Yeah, set a back screen on off ball, and she just broke back to the block.
Creates the easy opportunity to get Amite on the board here in the second half.
She spread them out 4 across down there. Missed assignment again on the bottom, on the zone here for Amite.
Again, patience from Mandeville. Straight away 3-ball.
That's a long 3.
Young the board, her 5th. Berry's long, but the offensive rebound, that's way short. And controlled by Brumfield.
She got her Jets going right here. Coast
All the way, no one stops the ball. Brumfield with 6. She's got all 4 in the half, and that'll create a timeout for Mandeville. A 30-second timeout as Amite is on a 4-0 run to cut the deficit to 37-35. So a couple of easy baskets for Amite here.
Yeah, they Mandeville lost sight of the ball just then and didn't. It just didn't stop the ball there. You need to step over and see it. But Melissa gonna straighten them up right here.
So 37-35. Mandeville on top. Skippers came out, scored the first 5, but now Amite scored the last 4 here in the 3rd quarter of action. As we continue on here, tonight's coverage here on Crescent City Sports brought to you by Gibbs Construction, a leader in the construction industry in Louisiana and the Gulf Coast for more than 45 years, transforming dreams, visions, and plans into reality. Gibbs Construction. Ready to roll here?
Okay, Amite's spreading it out a little bit here. They in a man.
First time we've seen that. Out of the timeout, change in tactics. Off the bounce.
Oh, nice shot.
Swish. Sally Berry picking it up. She's got 12. Lead back to 4. Splits 2 defenders, but turned it over. Benoit comes up with it. Bounce pass, that's another steal. So each team with a steal.
So Carter back in the game now.
Blocked away by Benoit, and she'll retain it.
2 down, 2 open. 3 down for Mandeville.
Another turnover. Got it down the floor, got it. Balbo with 11. Balbo makes it 41-35. Julia Balbo. Got past 2. Can't knock it down. Offensive rebound. Left corner 3.
And rebound.
Mandeville by 6 in possession.
Backdoor cut open right there.
Oh, there she is. A little bit late. Spins back toward the hole. Got bumped. Where's the call? They call walking. So a turnover to Mandeville. So a few turnovers early in the half and substitutions now. Harris is in. And Ajaya Collins comes in as well for Amite. It's a 6-point Mandeville lead. With 4:35 to play in the 3rd.
And then bring that middle up a little higher. Give the guards a little relief.
Brumfield gets bumped. She'll go to the line.
Yeah.
Dribble penetration, huge. That's the fourth on Berry. That's number 4 on Sally Berry. That's a big problem for Mandeville. She's going to have to come out of the game. Substitute at center table here. This is not getting there from Brumfield. And here is the substitution as Ava Young is back in. Berry's going to have to sit for a while with 4 fouls.
With 4, probably a good bit into the fourth quarter. She'll be back in there. It's going to hurt.
Second one is in, Brumfield.
And you got Carter out there with 3 fouls, too.
Correct. So some foul trouble for Mandeville and a 5-point lead for the Skippers. Benoit with the left hand. Ooh, it just doesn't go. Rebound controlled by Harris, her 5th. Brumfield, transition. Nice job getting back by Mandeville. Skip it right side. And skip it again. Off the bounce will take the 3, not the prescribed shot. Controlled by Anna Benoit, her 5th board. Straight away 3, that's short. Not as easy to shoot off the bounce. Long rebound, here comes Brumfield. She's got 9 boards now. Haley drives, Haley shoots, Haley misses. Offensive rebound, Jenkins. Curtis Ian Jenkins with her first. And here comes Amite, down 3. Benoit spinning, finds her sister, left elbow, no. And here is Jenkins with her 4th rebound. Good pass. Layup good. So Harris converts. She's got 7.
She's done a good job coming off the bench.
Really has.
Opened up that middle for him.
1-point game. Long 3 ball coming. That's off. And a good rebound again by Harris, her 6th. Chance for Amite to take the lead.
Right here.
Finds her for the lead. No. Long rebound. Taken down by Benoit. Here they come. .218 to play. 3 ball.
Wow.
Alana Benoit putting it in and extending the lead back to 4 here at 44-40. So we reach the 2-minute mark of the 3rd quarter.
Oh.
We got a whistle down low. That's a foul on Balbo, and that'll be her 3rd foul. So another player with 3 for Mandeville. So you got 2 players with 3, 1 with 4 for the Lady Skippers with 1:57 to play in the 3rd. That's a real factor here as you look at the way this game is unfolding, as close as it is.
Oh.
Nice feed to the post, but it's knocked away, stolen by Young. And now a great transition job by Mandeville will create a free throw opportunity here. Foul's going to work against Collins, be her first. I mean, the foul disparity is huge. Amite has just 5 fouls in the game. 14 for Mandeville. No, they say a non-shooting foul here.
Yeah, on the step through right there.
Yep. Open 3 ball, no.
Gotta find somebody blocked
Nice
out.
save on the floor by Benoit. Open look from 15, but that's strong. Good offensive rebound again by Benoit.
Carter.
In and out, tough break. And Benoit working inside again. She just kept this possession alive 3 times with offensive board work, and Brumfield commits the foul, and that's her 3rd. So now they've got Brumfield with 3 on the Amite side.
They all busting the boards. I mean, phenomenal. They doing a great job there.
With 1:27 to play in the 3rd. Over the top, Benoit. Dribble drive, got through 2, can't finish. Good rebound, Harris. And Amite retains possession. Down 4. Dribble drive, got there, bumped hard. That'll be a foul. Well, it should be a foul.
Oh, okay.
And it will be, and that's going to work against Ava Young. That's her first. I think that's a 15 foul, right? So, well, 14 foul, but she was shooting anyway. So that's the deal here. So
I saw the ball get stuck in the rim, and I didn't hear the whistle.
Brumfield at the line has 7 points in the game and now has 8. She converts the first. She's 4 of 5 from the line. And we'll get a substitution here as Tillman's back on for Amite. Lead is down to 3 for Mandeville at the 109 mark. Second one airborne. In and out. Benoit the rebound.
Oh, wow.
Put it on the floor, and that was a mistake. Should have gone straight up. Carter gets it. Left corner, 3 ball. Over the top, rebound and a stick back. Well done by Tillman. She's got 4, and the lead is down to 1. With under a minute to play in the third quarter. Off the bounce to the paint. Good job of forcing it back outside, and Mandeville restarts. 25 seconds to play in the third. Good bounce pass the diagonal. Young converts. Just well done. Lead is up to 3. Down to 10 seconds to play in the quarter. For the tie. Yes! Wow. Miracle Irving with 21. Ties the game.
That's the first bucket of the quarter.
Amazing.
Wow.
Tied at 46 after 3. Start over again, won't you? I mean, you look at
runs,
how big has the 3 ball been in this game?
You got the figures there. How many?
Well, she's got 5, and they've got 6 overall, and she's got 5 of them.
Wow.
Tied at 46. Any advantage you see here, or is the foul trouble a real problem for Mandeville?
If they clean it up a little bit, and hopefully the refs won't call any little touch stuff. Let them play a little more. But the refs they're not controlling the game.
No.
They're calling a really good game. But you need to get Barry off the bench.
How long can they wait? She's got 12 and to lead the way. Great game here. So fourth quarter getting set to begin. Tied at 46. Ken Trahan with Tricia Landesh and our crew. Scott Tassett along with Matt Beal and Pearson Morgan from the Hilario Center in West Wego.
Yeah, have you gotten to see Coach Pierre's daughter play at Southeastern this year, Jen?
She's fun to watch.
Oh,
Jen
man, she creates so much.
Unbelievable. I mean, Jen is, she's fearless. I mean, Jen might be 5'5", 5'6", doesn't matter. She's a remarkable player. Enjoyed her high school career at Amite. Just special. And the chance to stay right close to home at Southeastern. For her has been great. They had a great year last year, the Southeastern women's team, winning the Southland Conference title.
That's where her mom played, so that's pretty cool.
It is indeed. Extra pass, but a turnover. Brumfield comes up with it on the steal. Down low for the lead. Tillman. And Amite has a rare lead here at 48-46.
Got the face guard going on Benoit.
With the right hand. Boy, that's nice. A great finish by Alana Benoit. She's got 12, and we're tied at 48. Back and forth we go. 7:18 to play.
Double the pop.
Right corner 3 for the lead. That's short. Rebound controlled by Alana Benoit. That's her 9th board of the game. And she brings it up the floor. To Hannah Benoit. Man-to-man defense. Crossover dribble. Trying to post up. Finds an open shooter straight away. Left elbow, no good. Controlled by Harris, her 8th board. Boy, she's been big off the bench. Long 3-ball Irving. No. Wow. And
good
saved.
Hustle.
Barry has it. Barry playing with the 4 fouls. Try to protect her in that zone. Pull-up shot here from 18. Yes.
Nice.
Hannah Benoit with 10, and Mandeville back on top. 50-48. Back and forth we go. What a game. It's what you want to see in a championship game.
Absolutely. And we knew it would be a good one.
Irving for the lead. Long rebound and let it go. Did, and Mandeville gets it. Substitution here. Elbow back in. She's been big with 11 points for Mandeville. Here come the skippers. Sally Berry walking it up. Dribble drive, handoff. Nice drive to the hole. Can't finish it, though. Brumfield has board number 11. Boy, she's been tough. Here's Irving, speaking of tough. Here's Tofield. Back to Irving. Skip pass now. Here's Brumfield. Guarded closely by Alana Benoit. Got by her, got to the paint, creates an opportunity. Open, look good. Jenkins with 4. Set up by Brumfield. And we're tied at 50. 5:25 to play.
Oh,
Dribble
nice.
drive, great move. Got to the sack.
Nice.
Give her the basket and give her the foul and a chance for the three-point play. The foul on Irving. What a move.
Backdoor cut was nice there. Little shake and bake action.
Just like you used to do it, right?
Sir?
Just like you used to do it. You played a little ball in your time?
Long time ago.
Huh?
Long time ago. I was at Southeastern for a little minute.
A minute or two. Free throw bounces in. Shooters roll. So Alana Benoit with 15, and Mandeville takes a 3-point lead. Nice kick out. Dribble drive, got by 2, got it in. Brumfield strong. She's in double figures with 10.
Carter's trying not to foul.
Leads down to 1. Yeah, they're going at her. Wisely, her and Berry both. Berry picks up her bounce. Here's Belbo. Benoit, dribble drive, got there, left hand. Alana Benoit taking over. She's got 17 and a 3-point Mandeville lead. 4:40 to play. Quite a finish we have coming up for you here. First of 4 championship games here on Crescent City Sports this afternoon and evening. Irving back out top. Brumfield down low. Oh, it spun out on her. You talk about a tough break. Rebound control, Berry. Berry taking it herself. Berry should pull up. She does, but she's off. Good offensive
Benoit.
rebound and a foul. Great job by Hannah Benoit with her 8th board and now a free throw opportunity.
The sisters are turning it on right now. Making a move together, looking for each other.
Who was that one on?
11.
So the foul was on Addison, her first. Free throw good.
We're in 12. We're in 12.
Hannah Benoit with 9. Second is good.
Nice.
Benoit with 11 points in the game. So now 57-52. 5-point lead. Fakes the 3. Bring it back out top. Ooh, tough pass over the head. Costly turnover here with under 4 to play.
You had Brumfield in the corner over here, and she forced it to the traffic on the other side.
Yeah. Tough pass to make. Skippers up 5 with the ball. Berry playing with 4 fouls on the handoff to Alana. To the baseline, great pass. Can't control though. Fight for the basketball.
Wow.
Alternating possession should be Amite ball, and it is. So that's a turnover. Big stop for Amite. They get the ball back with 3:23 to play.
Go ahead and start it.
Tofield giving it back to Brumfield. 2-3 zone. Pass knocked away. Loose ball. Turnover. And score it. Went the distance. Hannah Benoit with 13. And a 7-point lead. Mandeville with a 3-possession lead with under 3 to play.
Have to stop the bleed real quick here.
Turns in the paint. Got it up and got the foul.
Is
Great
that
job.
on Carter?
We're waiting for the signal.
Yeah, that's her 4th.
Jordan Carter with 4. Joins Sally Berry. Sally Berry in that capacity. And at the line, Curtisiah Jenkins, who has 4 points and 4 rebounds in the game. These are important free throws. With the clock stopped to cut into a deficit, that's the perfect recipe for getting closer. Does with the first. Has 5. And here comes Tillman back in. She'll get Addison.
I try not to jinx the free throw shooter at any point, you know. Try to say, watch what I say on that. But
second one airborne and good.
So they're doing a great job putting those free throws in.
57-54, and we get Harris back in with 2:47 to play. Walk it up. 1-possession game. Not yet. It's a 2-possession game right now. 5 down.
Still got plenty of time, but you got to.
Oh,
you know,
what a
if you
play!
can't stop that, you're not gonna. It's not a chance.
It's just been a Benoit fourth quarter.
Oh,
Both sisters have been huge.
Attacking from the left side, right side.
Who's that on?
10.
So the foul committed by Tofield. And at the line with a chance to complete a 3-point play is Alana Benoit. She's got 19 in the game now. Trying to make this an 8-point lead. And does.
Nice.
So good. 20 points for Alana and an 8-point lead. Get it in the middle. Miss it. Rebound out of bounds to Mandeville. Skippers now with an 8-point lead and the ball. They need Nets to really turn up the defensive pressure here. So full court pressure, they must, and they break it. Get it in the middle, good idea. Benoit wisely backs it out off the bounce. Dribble drive, great pass down low. And it's Benoit assisting Melbo, who's got 13. Benoit the assist, her 4th, and now a double-digit lead at 64-54. Mandeville under 2 minutes to play. Pass down low, knocked away, stolen, but now stolen back. No good. Rebound long, controlled by Hannah Benoit, her 9th board. And the pass thrown away here. So, a couple of turnovers. And Amite gets it back with 1:30 to play. 29-4, Alana Benoit.
Oh, walk.
All right, we got a foul called here. One official had a travel, the other had a foul.
I think a kickball.
Kickball, okay, a kickball. So that will allow them to retain possession in the process, understandably. On a kick.
That's 5. That's 5.
We're having a little discussion at the scores table here.
Right.
So they called a foul. Okay. They called a foul on the play on Balbo. Is what
I'm
happened.
confused on that one, huh?
And that's her 4th with 1:21 to play. Still a 10-point lead for Mandeville. Got to go to work quickly, do the Lady Warriors. This is the one to do it. Miracle Irving, straight away 3, no. Rebound control, though, by Harris, no. Harris again, no. And out of bounds should be Mandeville ball, and it is. Well, Harris with 10 rebounds, 7 points off the bench, but Doesn't look like it's going to be enough. Mandeville up by 10 with just over a minute left. And they're in a great position here to win this game. Berry brings it back out. Under a minute left. 10-point lead. Amite's going to have to foul here. I mean, they haven't attempted to do so. Clock's just running down to 45. Surprised they're not fouling. Player hits the floor, but a wise no call. Doesn't look like Amite's willing to foul here.
Nope, just letting the clock go out, basically.
Mandeville will just dribble this out. On their way to a championship. Dribble drive.
And
put it
Mandeville
in.
score.
What a way to finish.
Berry scored.
So Sally Berry with 14, 66-54.
Try to push it up.
Out of bounds. So possession will be maintained. And today's coverage on Crescent City Sports brought to you by the Lamarck Motor Company in Kenner. Lamarck Lincoln, the only Lincoln Black Label dealership in the market. It's more than ownership, it's membership. Must be a reason. Alternating possession. It'll be Mandeville ball with 14.9 seconds left. Now I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Would you be willing to interview the winning head coach right here? No, I didn't think so.
No, that makes me a little nervous. I'll let you do it.
I might do that.
I don't know.
14.9 seconds left. Talk about what you've seen thus far while I talk to Ed for a second.
I might choke a little bit. No, this game is all it was made out to be. The going back and forth the whole game, and then right here, 14 seconds left. Mandeville just pulled away with a 12-point lead. Amite went to that man, gave him some problems there.
Yeah.
And they couldn't contain the Benoit sisters when they went to the man. And they were beating the dribble up top, and they didn't have any help on the backside. And then when they did, Alana or Hannah just scored over them. So, I think that was the difference right there, that man defense.
14.9 seconds left, and it's 66-54.
Right here, something long.
Just need to get the ball in bounds. They do.
Yeah.
Benoit will break it. No need to go attack here at all. This game is over. For all intents and purposes, the Mandeville Skippers are going to win the gold bracket here. As the clock winds down, and a 66-54 win over Amite. What a victory here for Mandeville. They play well.
Oh, yeah. I'm happy for their program. Melissa's been there for a little minute, and she's worked hard with the team. I'm very happy for them.
Just pretty special.
Yeah, I mean, Renee, she's won it several times. I'm glad it's Mandeville has a little chance at it.
Yeah, really impressive to say the least with the way they performed in this game. And so Mandeville wins it by the score of 66-54. And we'll try to get the winning coach here momentarily. So as we make our way to the floor, this is the first of 4 championships here to play here. And just a great job here. So, Melissa, can we get you real quick over here on camera just for a minute? Come on over here. So Mandeville wins at 66-54, and we'll get Coach Munson with us right now. So Melissa Munson with us. Melissa, congratulations. Obviously, it's a rematch game. You've seen this team before. How much did that help?
It helps a lot. They're a very good team. I know that they have some good players, big post presence. So for tonight, for us to be in foul trouble and our bench to come in and help tonight, like Julia Balbo came in and really was a spark and a key to the factor that we won tonight. So
I thought she was huge off the bench for you.
Yes.
Of course, the Benoit sisters always doing the job for you.
Yes, of course. We finished at the end, free throws on the road, finished layups on the road. We always talk about that when we're in a neutral site. Layups being made, free throws being made, that's important. And we did that at the end, and we made some stops defensively, and we boxed out much better than the first time we played them. So, yeah, playing them beforehand helped us a lot tonight.
Handle every run they had.
Yeah, and they answered back. It was a great game, and they're going to have a great season, especially in, I think they're 2A or 3A. They're going to do fantastic in their division. So
finally, what does it mean to win this prestigious tournament?
Well, it was our first time in, so it's kind of like it's really surreal because it was our first time in playing, and then we actually won our bracket. So I'm so proud of them. So we're excited that we're starting to move in the right direction for the season. Congratulations to you. We're going to let you go get a winning trophy here. Thank you so much.
Pleasure. Thank you very much. Melissa Munson of Mandeville is the all-tournament team being announced here, and you see the players that are being called out to receive those particular awards. And we'll get the MVP here momentarily, and I'm pretty sure we know who that is. As they're announcing that right now, you know it's going to be Alana Benoit with the game that she had here tonight. I'll tell you all about the numbers that she put forth in this game. They were pretty outstanding. She finished with 20 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists in the game. That's a pretty good worksheet for Alana Benoit. She was outstanding in this game, and she'll get the MVP award here, which they're announcing as we speak. There it is. She'll go receive the award. Really good player, isn't she?
She took over the game. I mean, they couldn't stop her. And she found the open man when they doubled her, gave the off look, the bounce pass. I mean, she was phenomenal. She deserves it. And I love how the whole team's excited for her.
Well, this is Mandeville's first time in this event.
Right.
So to see them come in here for the first time and emerge victorious in their first try is pretty special. I mean, that's not easy to do, regardless of what bracket you play in. And they beat a really good team, and a team that had beaten them just a few weeks ago.
Right.
So,
yeah,
pretty special.
And they did a great showing the whole time in there. I think their second game, it was a little closer, but basically they dominated every team.
The Amite team receiving their runner-up award. You know they're going to be a major factor again in their division this year.
Yes, sir.
State runner-up last year, state champion the year before. And Coach Pierre does a fantastic job with this program. Such a great community for athletics. They're so proficient in sports across the board. Their football program's fantastic, of course. Very competitive in boys basketball, too. And this girls basketball program is simply outstanding. And every experience we've ever had with Amite and doing games on Crescent City Sports in any sport has been a really good experience. And so congratulations to the Lady Warriors. And then the champions will get their trophy here momentarily, and they'll make their way out as a team to receive this award. I like the fact that Melissa has her husband helping her, everything else.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, huh? Mark's a good man. They've got good people. Mandeville's an outstanding school.
Yeah, and then Kara Bergeron, she's from Texas, but she lives in Ponchatoula, right close to Ponchatoula High School. She's one of their assistant coaches, and she has a great staff. Melissa has a great staff there.
Championship award being presented. Now the team photo opportunity taking place as well. And we'll have our second game coming up here shortly. Teams will be on the floor in just a couple of minutes to get warmed up before the girls' Platinum Bracket Championship game. So congratulations to the Mandeville Lady Skippers, who win it here by the score of 66-54 in the title game of the girls' Gold Bracket Championship. Let's recap the scoring in this one for you. First of all, for Amite, it was Miracle Irving with 21, but she only scored 3 in the second half.
That was it at the end of the third quarter. She had the 3 right at the end.
What did Mandeville do to kind of slow her down there?
She missed her shots. They really didn't do anything. We kept running the ball to the other side when she was open in the corner, and I didn't see anything except she just went cold.
No doubt. And then, of course, when you look at the rest of their scoring in this game, Haley Brumfield came on and she scored 10 points. 6 points for Curtisaya Jenkins, 6 points for Brianna Tillman, 7 for Renee Harris with 10 rebounds off the bench. Kayla Tofield had 3 with 5 rebounds for Amite. For the Mandeville Lady Skippers, Jordan Carter had 1 point. Ava Young with 4. It was Julia Belbo with 13 points, 5 rebounds. 13 points, 9 rebounds for Hannah Benoit. 14 for Sally Berry, who had 4 boards. And the MVP, of course, Alana Benoit with 20 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, had a steal for good measure to give Mandeville the victory here by the score of 66-54 in this one. Before we flip the script to Game 2, just some final thoughts about what we saw here in Game 1.
I enjoyed the heck out of it. It was great till the last 2 minutes when Mandeville, the Benoit sisters, enough said. You know, they looked for each other, but when they were covered, they found the open man. And so a good team effort, pulled that off. But kudos to Amite. They never quit. They battled the whole way. It was a great game.
No doubt. Look, again, congratulations to Mandeville. 66-54 winner here in the opening game of the finals of the Sugar Bowl with 4 to have. We just got one by the books. We got a bunch more to come, 3 more to go. And we are so glad that you could be with us here today to be able to join us for these championship games. And they have been really fun to watch. This was a really good game in game 1. It was closer than the final score indicated as Mandeville was able to pull away late. But, boy, they sure did have a fight from Amite, a really good basketball team, and Mandeville wins it by the score of 66-54. So we flip the script and we get to the girls' platinum bracket championship game. What a matchup we have here. A dominant program for many years, the John Curtis Christian Lady Patriots, taking on, speaking of dominance, Lafayette Christian, the Knights, and what a program they have now and what they've been doing now for quite some time, and what a matchup we have here. John Curtis Christian coming in at 14-3. Lafayette Christian undefeated at 17-0, and it has been some program here.
Oh, aero golf is awesome.
When you look at Lafayette Christian and what they've been able to do, they've been special this year, but they've been that way. And of course, every discussion that starts with Lafayette Christian starts with Jada Richard. She's a phenomenal player. Many think she might be the best in the state. She's an LSU commit. Kim Mulkey was here yesterday, and why not? If you've seen Jada Richard play, you'll understand why, and you'll get a chance to see that shortly. She's got everything you want. Strong handle, great quickness, explosiveness, can shoot the basketball. Just a lot to like there for Lafayette Christian. And then, of course, when you're talking about John Curtis and that basketball team, I mean, that's just a good team. You got, the Daniels, Amari and Imani, were both really good players, but they're balanced. They've got good players across the board. Multiple state championships. Now they've changed coaches and maintained that level of success, which is hard to do. And I know you're familiar with John Curtis, and you know enough about Lafayette Christian as well.
Oh yeah, I've seen Lafayette Christian play a couple times this year, but I played against John Curtis, and we struggled a little bit. We lost by 9, and they're hard to compete with. You got Chakia, who we face guarded her, try to take her out of it, and then Amaya, her in the boards, and then her leaping ability. She can get up there and play with the best of them. So it's going to be a fun night here. I was glad that Heaven left from there and moved to Texas when we played them, because that was another
awfully good player.
That was another 3-point shooter that they had.
Yeah.
But this should be another nail biter down to the wire.
Yep. No, I fully expect that to be the case as well. It's another really good matchup. We'll tell you about the path to get here as well here in just a few minutes. But again, you mentioned Errol Rogers. He's done a really good job with this LCA program. And again, this is another school where they've been really good in a number of different sports. And girls basketball is just another of those that has put them in this position once again this year to be a favorite in the LHSAA on a statewide basis. And listen, this is a really good basketball program, and not just a team, but a program that sustained itself, much like the John Curtis program has as well. When you look at Curtis and you play them, they don't have size. I mean, they're all about just quickness
and grit
all over the floor, and toughness. Yeah. I mean,
they were all over us. We that was a month ago. We played them, and we didn't have enough. We ran out of gas at the end. They hit the 3. And like I said, Daniels in the inside, she took care of business. She played with such poise and confidence and went up strong under the goal, and we just couldn't contain her. So I'm looking for a good one here.
When you look at the path to get to the championship of this particular bracket, Lafayette Christian beat a very good Madison Prep team to start things, 54-35. Then LCA took out LaGrange, 57-41. And then beat a very good Wassman team in the semifinals to get here.
Now, they were down 24-7 at the end of the first against Wassman.
Yeah.
And
came back and won by 3. 60-57.
Yeah.
Huh? And then John Curtis Christian, on the other hand, they defeated Acadiana 65-21. Took out a really good Kenwood team from Illinois, Chicago area, 59-52. And then beat a team by 10 that you're very familiar with, in
Sparkman,
Alabama. That's a pretty impressive win.
Right.
When you saw that Sparkman team, when I saw them play you, I thought they had a great chance to get to the championship game. But I think that tells you how good Curtis is.
Oh, exactly. I agree 100% with you. Now, one thing I love having these out-of-state teams come in and compete and all that, because, you know, you love to see what's out there. But I love that these 2 games that we were calling today are Louisiana teams. You know, that they made it to the championship games. I love seeing that.
Yep.
So this homegrown talent. And I can't wait to see the battle between Jada and Shakia. This is going to be a fun day.
No doubt. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch the way this game unfolds as both teams continue to warm up. We want to mention to you again, we'll have the boys' championships to follow. The first boys' championship will be the State Division championship game between Country Day Cajuns and their brilliant coach, Mike McGuire, and Archbishop Rummel and their outstanding state championship coach as well, Scott Thompson. Really good matchup of teams that play the game right, move the ball extremely well, run a lot of motion. People will enjoy seeing that. And then, of course, the Platinum Championship later on. Trinity High, the Shamrocks out of Kentucky, against the Peabody Warhorses from Central Louisiana and the legendary coach Charles Smith. He's won right about 1,200 games.
Wow.
One of the great coaches in the history of the United States. And Coach Smith is still doing it. What a tremendous job he's done. Of course, Alendra Brown and John Curtis now. And, you know, for so many years we saw Barbara Ferris manning the sidelines and doing a great job. Went to the college ranks again to Stetson. And they don't miss a beat. John Curtis makes the right hires. They invest in their programs. They want to be successful. And I say that, and I'm staring across the way to see the legend J.T. Curtis just walked in and ready to watch. But
and then they had Tamika Johnson in there for a little
Tamika was there too,
for a couple years.
Yeah, they like to hire those former players who were great, don't they?
Yeah.
I'm so old. I did games where both of those young ladies played,
Really?
Barbara and Tamika. So don't tell anybody I'm 90 now or anything like that.
Oh, yeah.
Now you stick around long enough and you kind of see it all.
It's just an honor to coach against those kids.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I know they're not kids, but I saw them grow up and stuff. So I was at LSU sidelines cheering for Tamika.
All good. She's a great player.
Yeah.
And so is Barbara, a class act.
Okay.
I did Tulane games back in the day for Coach Stockton for television, and when Barbara was there. And of course, Barbara was great at St. Martin's Episcopal, where they won state championship when she was there, and then went to Tulane and was a fantastic player. And then she played, of course, on the professional level for many years as well. Jamaica, brilliant player, tough as nails. And now you've got Alendra Brown running this program, and again, it's a program. When you see the success these two teams have had on a consistent basis, it's no longer just a one-year deal or a team. It's a program, and that's what you look to establish. It's what you've done at Ponchatoula.
Well, they don't miss a beat. They just reload every year. So I'm impressed with them, and I'll book them again next year.
Yeah.
Because you got to play the best to be prepared for the February, March.
Well, we have a minute or two. I know you're not surprised to see Michaela Williams having the success she's having as a freshman at LSU.
I love her.
She's that good, huh?
She is that good. She was unstoppable last year. And the first year we played them, you know, we were blessed to win it at the end in double overtime. But that next year, she had a different focus on her. And it was just deadly for Ponchatoula when she had that focus. And I saw her when they played at Southeastern, and I asked her, I said, hey, can we be friends now? Because for the past 2 years, it's like, you know, she wouldn't look at me or whatever. I'm like, we could be friends. You know, it's okay. And she's like, yes, ma'am. And I was like, good luck. I've always been a fan. Can't wait to see what all you do. And that year over there she's having so far, man, she's got to get freshman of the year.
Yeah. I can't imagine she doesn't. Lafayette Christian, a 3-time defending state champion here in Louisiana. That's how great this program has been on the LHSAA level. We know about John Curtis. They lost to Lafayette in the title game last year in Hammond, a game which I covered. But they won it, of course, in 2022, in 2021, in 2020, in 2019, in 2018, in 2017. Curtis won 6 in a row.
Wow.
Until losing in the championship game to Lafayette last year. So that tells you about that program. It's pretty special, man. You know, you scan over these championship teams, these championship years. I'm looking at 2015. There was some team named Ponchatoula beat Walker 47-29 in the championship game.
Yep.
That must have been a little bit of fun.
That was a little bit of fun. We had a good time over in Lake Charles that night.
Oh, no, not Corey, you. You behave. I know you.
Oh, no, I behaved. I had those kids I was in charge of. We were in a hotel room, so I had to behave, but we had fun.
And then, of course, you mentioned the double overtime game in Hammond that I covered.
Yeah.
The 80-79 went over Parkway, and it was pretty special to watch that. And, you know, you had Womack had a huge game.
Yes.
Played great for you.
She just got released. She's tore ACL at Tulane last year.
Yep.
And just got released.
Yep.
So give me a second.
Go ahead. That's fine. Yeah. No, it's a shame that she had the injury to deal with because she was a terrific player on the high school level and fully envisioned that Taylor would be an outstanding player on the college level as well, and hopefully she can bounce back from that and be that type of player too. Good crowd forming here for this Platinum Girls Championship bracket game between John Curtis and Lafayette Christian. So she just got released, so she's ready to roll.
She's been there for like 6 games. She's getting a couple minutes, but she's not fully back.
Yeah, I was going to say I've been watching the box scores in particular.
Oh, so. Yeah. 2 of my players just walked over here.
Yeah.
And they're not listening to me anywhere right at the moment. They're just watching the games.
Yeah.
But they came over and asked me to pronounce Shakai's name right.
Shakai's name right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
Shakai
like,
does noon, yeah.
And I was like, okay, we got it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
that's my kids. They play that AAU ball. So like Mandeville, Amite, you see them. They all hugging each other. They play on teams together. These teams here, my kids know these, and so the fact that my kids are coming over worried about John Curtis's best kid to get her name said right, I love it. It just shows what basketball brings.
Say it again.
Shakai.
There we go. Just think Chicago, and you might get it. Huh?
Yeah.
All good.
So I just thought it was so cute.
That's nice. It tells you a little bit about your kids. They care. It's a good thing.
Well, it's just bigger than basketball.
Yeah, it is.
The relationships you make. Like, I would have never met you without basketball.
Hello.
So.
How unfortunate was that?
It's a blessing. It's a blessing.
You could have done a lot better, right? So,
no.
I'm happy to not only know you, but to be in your company and to have you with us. We really appreciate that and appreciate you and everything that you do here as we get set for starters to be introduced here shortly.
23.
And we'll check the starters and get them to you for both teams as we're just getting them as we speak. Both teams head to their respective benches for the upcoming introductions. So we'll give you the starters for both teams. First of all, for John Curtis Christian under the direction of Melendra Brown, the starters include this 5'7" sophomore, Shakai. Des News, there you go.
What my coaches are sending me.
Oh, man. I'll tell you, I mean, it's a good-looking picture except for the one on the left. It's all good. So, you know, he ruined it.
No,
right.
I think it's precious. I'm going to have to frame it at my house.
Then you got the 5'4" sophomore, I should say, Cassandra Johnson, also starting for John Curtis. Will be number 15, Amite Daniel, for 5'7" junior. Jayla Albert is a 5'6" 8th grader with a great future. And Bailey Timmons, a 5'6" sophomore, the other starter for John Curtis in this game as they get set to take on Lafayette Christian. And as for Lafayette Christian, the starters include Jerissa Davis, along with Indy Hebert, Eve Alexander, Jada Richard, and the 5th starter I'm looking for right now is Taylor Taylor will be the 5th starter. So Taylor is the 5th starter for Lafayette Christian. So those are the 5 starters. Lafayette Christian will be dressed in their grays here today. They're at the gray jerseys, gray shorts. The royal blue numerals and the red trim, and John Curtis will be in their royal blue uniforms here with white numerals trimmed in red. The white piping down the side as well. So the offset look, if you will, for the two teams here this afternoon. As the lineups are being introduced to the crowd here. We've already given them to you before we get started with this game. Second championship of the Allstate Sugar Bowl National Prep Classic. Scott Taston, our producer, Matt Beal and Pearson Morgan, our camera personnel here this afternoon. Starters introduced, so we're just about ready to get things rolling here in this championship game of the girls' platinum bracket. Again, we'll have the boys' championships to follow, and Coach Bill Gallagher will join me for that. We'll get the legendary Coach Timmy Bird, the 12-time state champion, to join us a little bit on that one too. So 12, yeah, he only won 12. So I don't know what's wrong with Coach, man. You know, he won 12 and he quit. You know, he could have won 12 more, right? So.
Wow, I'm impressed. I didn't realize I was sitting next to royalty over here.
Yeah, just 12 of them, and quits in his prime. I don't know, so he can relax. So I don't know. It's all good. Here we go, ready to go with the Platinum Championship game. It'll be in the Abear Jumping Center for Lafayette Christian. Amite Daniel for John Curtis to get this one rolling.
We had technical to start the game.
And we have a technical to start the game.
We had white, they were.
Okay, so Lafayette Christian wore the wrong color here, so a technical foul to start the game will give Curtis a chance at the line and can't convert. So first one not going down for Des Dunes. Again, a chance to get free points to start the game. And got one. So John Curtis will get the early lead here on a technical foul to start the game at 1-0. Don't see that very often.
No, and no jump ball either. So
No. So Curtis will get the alternating possession because of the technical foul, and we're underway. With a 1-0 lead for Curtis, we'll set the lineups. This is Nelson.
Little horns.
Double high
right
pick,
here.
and now they switch off, and they'll go man defensively. Left side of the floor for Curtis. Albert back out top, long three. That's off the rim short. Rebound goes long into the corner. Chased down by Curtis. Put back block.
Nice D.
As Daniel got the rebound, but it was blocked by Alexander. And Alexander gets another one. Great job by Alexander down low for Lafayette Christian. Charging into the front court. Taylor, and now a whistle and a travel. First turnover of the game for Lafayette Christian. The 7:24 mark of the first quarter. Patriots coming the other way. This is Nelson, Cassandra Nelson. Right side of the floor, Bailey Timmons. Timmons gets it to Des Dunes. Pull-up jumper of 12, no. Rebound on the floor, knocked around, controlled by Curtis. They'll get a lot of those loose balls. Nelson, left corner three. No good by Timmons. Offensive rebound, no good. And a defensive board finally cleared. Still looking for our first points of the game. Davis.
Yeah, that's a foul.
Going to be foul. That's going to work against Cassandra Nelson. That'll be her first. So Nelson commits her first team foul. Richard will bring it in. She's the player to watch. Nice lob underneath.
Nice.
That's beautifully
Beautiful.
done. Alexander.
Finished on the other side of the rim, too. Nice.
A great pass by Richard and a 2-1 lead for Lafayette Christian. Dribble drive, steps through traffic. Euro step, can't finish, and there's Richard for the rebound. Crossover. Oh, what a move. Left hand can't finish. Alexander, though,
Nice.
can't stick it back. Richard got it back. Gets it to Alexander. Put it in. That's great teamwork. Richard. Nice assist.
I like the way they look for each other there.
And a 4-1 game for LCA.
So Abear face guarding Shikai.
Off the drive, she beat it off the dribble, but a turnover here will give it back. So second turnover for John Curtis. Knights up 4-1 with the basketball early on here in the Platinum Championship of the Allstate Sugar Bowl National Prep Classic. Both teams playing man, a little different than the first game.
Right, right. No, it'd be a little more ball pressure.
Right side of the floor. Richard double team there. You're going to see that a lot. Finds an open teammate, but then a nice steal.
Coast to coast here.
Great pass.
Nice.
Albert converts for John Curtis off of the turnover.
And Daniel was making things happen down under the goal there. Got that turnover started.
No doubt. Long three ball,
Jada.
Richard, rim, controlled. Timmons, bounce pass, Alexander knocks it away, saved, nope. Going to be pushed out of bounds, that'll be, no, they're going to give it to Lafayette Christian. Going to say she was just out of bounds. So a turnover by Curtis, the third. And a 4-3 game for the Knights early on. Coming the other way. Richard. Left elbow, left alone. Too strong. Offensive rebound on the floor now. And a jump ball. It will stay with Lafayette Christian as Davis fought for it.
That's one thing I'm seeing more and more on girls. She got the rebound right there, like a little 8-foot. She could have just taken it, but then she's going to penetrate, trying to get into it. My team does that so much. It's like, just take the easy shot, but they go into the traffic.
Yeah, the pull-up is a lost art in the mid-range game. 3-ball strong. Long rebound, and here comes Curtis the other way. They love transition. Good job by Lafayette Christian to stop him, but can stop the ball here. Strong
Nice
all the way, Euro step. Oh, it doesn't go. And a rebound, Richard. Her third board and a whistle and a foul. And that's going to be against Nelson, and that's her second. So, first player with some foul trouble. Cassandra Nelson with 2. 4:09 to play in the first quarter and a 4-3 lead for LCA. Good crowd watching here on the main floor. 6 floors going
Full house here
in this tournament. Amazing event every year. Richard being hounded.
Nice
Double
pass.
team, but what a pass. What a player she is.
Wow.
Well, Alexander now has 6, and all 6 points are on assists from Richard. I mean, she finds her every time. 6-3. You
Well,
double team her, she's got great vision.
They got to collapse on her, on Richard.
She has a finisher inside in Alexander.
Yeah.
Double team on the baseline.
Nice deal.
Knocked away, stolen.
Nice.
Beautifully done. On the run. All the way to the hole. Can't finish. Rebound, Aber. And a whistle here. And a timeout taken by John Curtis with 3:22 to play in the first quarter. And a 6-3 lead for Lafayette Christian. And today's coverage on Crescent City Sports is brought to you by the Lamarck Motor Company in Kenner. Lamarck Quick Lane services all makes and models, batteries, tires, oil changes, and more. All done quickly while you enjoy some popcorn. Must be a reason. Say hi to my friends Ronnie Lamarck Sr. and Jr., the entire family, great friends, fellow believers, and great supporters of what we do. Hi, guys. We thank you so much for your support. I'm enjoying my Ford Bronco that I've just got recently that everybody seems to recognize everywhere I go. So that's another story.
Nice. Ford Bronco.
Yeah, it's Bronco Sport, and it's pretty recognizable. People see it, and they think they're seeing me all the time. I get people, hey, I saw you driving. Sometimes it was right, sometimes it wasn't. It's a pretty recognizable vehicle. I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Those that know me already know what it looks like. So
you're going to tell me off air, right?
I get enough looks, believe me. Oh, yeah, I will.
Right.
Most certainly. Off microphone. It's all good. All right, here we go. John Curtis ball in front court. Nelson get the high screen. Defense stays with her, so she'll dribble handoff here. Albert. Lafayette Christian extending its defense here on this possession. And watch for the switches on picks. Dribble, drive, Euro, beautifully
Nice.
done. And one, what a move. Des Dunes puts it home. She'll go to the line with a chance for the three-point play. On the foul committed by Taylor, her first, team's first. Des Dunes, who has 3 points already now, is at the line with a chance for the tie. Put it in. Start over tied at 6. 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Curtis extending its defense. Look for three. Strong rebound by Albert. Her third board already. Quickly front court. Des Dunes. Dribble drive. Leans in, scores. Boy, she's good, isn't she?
Sophomore.
Unbelievable. And Curtis has the lead. His second lead of the game at 8-6. 5 points for Chikai. Richard double teamed, triple teamed. They're going to get it out of her hands, aren't they? Nice rebound here. Timmons, her second. All the way. Timmons to the hole. Can't finish. Draws the foul.
Another foul.
We'll shoot two. This is John Curtis basketball.
Oh, yeah, you got to get to the rim.
Get out in transition and get to the rim. Taylor commits her second.
Back to back.
Second foul on Taylor. Second team foul on Lafayette Christian. So Taylor has 2 for LCA. Nelson 2 for John Curtis. And free throws coming. Timmons. Bottom. Bailey Timmons. Second is short.
Crossed that line a little too quick there.
Yeah, she did.
She saw it was off.
She knew she was short. She tried to chase it. Good idea. Just a little premature. 9-6.
That's not a big deal because now they got to take it in out of bounds, so it's gives them time to set up.
Nothing lost.
Right.
You set up your half-court defense. As we approach 2 minutes to play in the first quarter of this Platinum Championship game, and there's a pass that's errant, awry, and a turnover for LCA. Nelson slowly brings it up. They love that double high screen. In and out.
They run that little horns play.
They bear the rebound. Here comes Richard. Beat the defense down the floor.
Nice
Good
pull
idea.
Up. Nice pull up.
Well, that's what she has to do, is get out in transition before they can set up the double team.
Yep.
Easier said than done. Did it there, and it's 9-8. Strong move.
Daniels.
Can't finish. Going the other way. And that's on Daniel. Amite Daniel, the first. Richard again tries to beat the defense down the floor. She gets fouled. So twice she's pushed it and gotten opportunities. And the foul works against Timmons, her first, team's fourth. The rules changed this year in high school basketball. It's 5 fouls and a quarter.
Right.
It's no longer 7 fouls and a half. So it's 5 fouls and a quarter, and there's no longer a 1-and-1. It's 2 shots when you get to 5. You got a good look at the shooting touch of Richard there. It's pretty to watch.
Absolutely. She's fun. She's amazing to watch. She makes so many things happen. She makes her teammates better.
Martin has 3 assists in the game, and now she's knocked down 4 points. And Lafayette Christian now trailing 10-9.
Nice.
Lafayette Christian was up 10-9. That was a 2-ball, right?
Yeah.
From
Daniel,
Amite Daniel, make it 11-10 as the lead changes at 11-10. Curtis retakes the lead.
Nice help.
Daniel double team. Look, she finds a wide open shooter. It's what she does. Can't finish. Long rebound, though. Fought for. Still being poked around and controlled by Lafayette Christian. So the Knights will keep it.
Monty Daniel, she just doesn't stop.
John Curtis up by one. A substitution here is Imari Daniel checks in for Imani Daniel. You got that? Imari for Imani. Easy for me to
nice
say.
lob again.
Beautiful. Alexander post up, got it.
Has to have help on that side.
Too big and a great pass, Richard again. And lead change again at 12-11 for Lafayette Christian.
Yeah, I heard Alexander is going to be going to Florida to play next level.
Really good player. Off the dribble drive, knocked away, foul called. Fouls on Taylor.
That's
her third. That's her third personal foul. That's brutal. She's going to have to come out here, obviously. Free throw short. And now we'll get Fagan into the game. Or Peyton Dean, I should say. Peyton Dean checking in. Trying to split a pair here. Does. So Albert with 3.
Oh, that nice fight score there.
And we're tied at 12 once again. Could be the last shot of the quarter. Richard crossover, Richard spin, double team. Find an open shooter, right corner, no. There's Alexander again. Got to Richard, that's a good idea. She'll score 1 second, and that will be the end of the quarter. Alexander gets the board, finds Richard on the assist, and Richard finishes with her 6th point, and Lafayette Christian takes a 14-12 lead after 1 quarter. Well, I'm looking at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lead changes in that quarter and 2 ties.
Yeah, I would think it would be like that the whole game with the 2 scorers, Shakai and Jada going back and forth, and then you got Alexander, who is just picking up all the trash, and Jada's finding her whenever they doubling on her. So they got just a lot of weapons.
So 14-12 the lead. What are you seeing so far in this game?
Well,
Taylor, about what you expected?
Well, yeah, about what I'm expecting. But Taylor sitting there with 3 fouls is going to make a change right there for Lafayette Christian because she's a dominant guard for him. I mean, I know he has people on the bench that can step up, but she's a strong player there. And he only has 1 senior in A-Bear. No, 2 seniors. Richard, duh. And the 2 seniors, but you got that guard there that's going to hurt him a little bit.
So 14-12, LCA after 1. Shakai Desdunes has 5 points for Curtis. Imani Daniel 2. Jayla Albert with 3. Bailey Timmons with 1. And for LCA, it's Eve Alexander with 8 points. And Jada Richard with 6. Well, you got 2 players have all their points, and that's not a surprise.
No, it doesn't.
They're really good, and they have been dominant. Alexander with a couple of boards. Has an assist. Richard with 3 boards and 4 assists already. Second quarter begins. Here's that high screen. Used it. Found an open shooter. Can't finish it.
Pushed in the back.
Down
here
low,
on
and that'll be a push against Timmons, and that'll be her 2nd for John Curtis. First team foul. Substitution will get Imari Daniel back in. She'll get Cassandra Nelson. Nelson playing with 2 fouls. Just underway second quarter here. 2-point lead LCA. Championship game platinum bracket. Allstate Sugar Bowl National Prep Classic. Richard, pull up. Got it. So smooth.
Yeah.
With 8 now, Jada, and now LCA with a 4-point lead. Biggest lead of the game.
Wait, Jada could just take over a game. She's unstoppable.
Got away from the double team in the corner. Finds an open shooter for 3. Oh, it doesn't go. Rebound control by Jada Richard. Her 4th board. Here she comes. Pull up for 3. That's off. Rebound. Alexander fights for it. Can't get it. That should be John Curtis ball, and it is. 6:59 to play here in the second quarter. Albert got a pick, finds an open shooter. Boy, they're finding the open shooters and finally knock one down. Amari Daniel does so, her first 3 of the game, and John Curtis pulls it within 1. First triple of the game for Curtis, and that's going to be there off their dribble penetration. And those high screens that they set. Got to knock a few down. Just did.
It's not that hard. You know, it's got to be on like the website somewhere. Huh? They're going to call you.
Defense extended. Davis, Richard, double team and a kick and out of bounds. She turned it over. Fourth turnover for the Knights. And now John Curtis will come back with a substitution. Jemiah Williams will check in. Williams replacing Albert.
Albert doesn't play like an 8th grader.
No, not in the least.
No.
Nice future to have.
She's the kind of kid you'd like to move on the other side of the lake.
I understand. Beautiful move, can't finish. Rebound. Alexander blocked it. Will get a foul call. As Timmons got the board, Alexander gets the foul, her first. Team's first of the second quarter. 2 shots coming here for Bailey Timmons. He's got 1 point in the game, 1 of 2 from the line. Looking to add to that figure. Won't stay down. Still 1 more for the tie.
She used to do it.
And we are even again at 16-16. 5:50 to play in the first half. Second of 4 championship games here from the Allstate Sugar Bowl National Prep Classic. Richard.
Wow.
So good. 10 points and an 18-16 lead. I mean, she can pull up from anywhere.
And it had a head in her face.
And she elevates quickly. Open 3 ball. Offensive rebound. Another offensive rebound. And another one. And still no finish.
Wow.
Just couldn't put it in. Steps through 2. What an open move that is. Man, you talk about strong.
Makes it look easy.
Special player. Hard to imagine anybody being better in the state of Louisiana.
Right.
Long 3 off the bounce. No. Alexander skies for her 3rd board. LCA by 4 with the ball. Here's Richard on the run. Look out. Taking it all away, putting it in, and the foul, and a chance for the 3-point play. Unstoppable in the open floor.
Yeah.
Foul's going to work on Des Dunes. Be her first. John Curtis comes back with Cassandra Nelson. Or Nelson comes out, I should say, and Albert returns. This is a run for LCA and a chance to extend that run right here. As Richard's really turned it on here. She's already got 8 in the second quarter. Looking for number 9 at the free throw line where she's 2 for 2 thus far. And doesn't get the roll. Controlled by Daniel. Imani Daniel. So it stays a 4-point lead for Lafayette Christian. Right baseline cut off. Nice drive. Oh, that's just a strong move by Imani Daniel. Initially cut off, stayed with it to the short corner and got to the hoop.
Foul.
And they called a foul as well, a late call.
Yeah. Yep.
That's on Davis, and that's her first. And a chance here. Cut to it further. I think we put the score on the wrong side. Got it. So the basket's good. 22-19. Got it. Three ball, Alexander.
Wow. Oh, deep 3. Now, how do you really stop that? Got him going inside out. Nice play.
So a 25-19 lead here.
Oh.
Cut off, turns, and got it up nonetheless, but Alexander rebounds. Fourth board for Alexander. Richard trying to push it, cut off, maintains the dribble. Long three ball. That's off the rim. Loose ball on the floor, controlled by Williams. Coming the other way, long pass. That's too strong. Can see that coming. That's a tough pass to connect on. Wasn't able to do so. And a turnover to John Curtis, and a timeout taken by Curtis with 3:26 to play in the first half. And a 25-19 lead for Lafayette Christian. I mean, it's a two-woman show. I mean, Richard and Alexander, they've got all the points, and they're doing all the work. I mean, with all due respect to the rest of the teammates, they're a good team, but those players are so good.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're there to help when they need it, but they know they're role players, and they know who their scorers are. They're going to them. So you got to try to take it out of those two girls' hands, but it's going to take more than one person to take it out of Richard's hand. And then Alexander's got the length on everybody on the court. So. And
they play well together.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they exchange.
And Jada sees it every time when they double. She knows when to dish, and she's not afraid of dishing. So when she could play like that, unselfish, can't beat them.
3:26 to play in the half. Lafayette Christian with a 6-point edge at 25-19 championship game platinum bracket of the Allstate Sugar Bowl National Prep Classic here at the Hilario Center in West Wego. Richard. Good fake, pull up, 10, no. Strong rebound by Amite Daniel on the run. In transition, score it. Jayla Albert, she's got 5. And it's 25-21. Both teams want to push it long. Three ball.
Wow.
Drano, Abear puts it in. Great stuff. And just like that, Lafayette Christian back up 7. Long three. No. Rebound.
Wow, falling away and
Amite Daniel.
Little body on her.
And it's 28-23. 2:24 to play in the half. Slowing it down, getting Richard out top. Good pass, right corner.
Abear again.
And buries it. So that's 2 in a row for Abear. Richard, another assist. She's got 6 assists in this game. I mean, wow. And it's 31-23.
So we found another scorer for Lafayette Christian.
Yes. Oh, you get a third wheel. It's going to be tough to beat this team. Shakai Desdunes, long 3 ball, left elbow.
Wow.
Good player. She's got 8. Curtis hanging tough at 31-26.
You have to go over the top of the screens on her. Can't give her any look.
Well, she's got range.
Same thing there. On Richard, you got to go
Richard off the window. No. There's Alexander to clean it up. She's got 13 to go with 5 boards, and it's 33-26. Left hand. Oh, nice. What a tough shot. Great move by Shakai. She's got 10, and it's 33-28. Boy, some really good players on this floor. Under a minute to play in the half. Richard pull up. Bam. 16 for Richard, 10 in the quarter, and a 7-point lead.
Baseline. Oh, nice.
Oh, cannot put it in, but draws the foul. Timmons will head to the line on the foul by Richard. Should be her first. 2 free throws coming. Here's Timmons at the line where she's 2 of 4, so she's already been there quite a bit. Got the first. Cuts the lead to 6, and now Jemiah Williams back in for John Curtis, replacing Amite Daniel. Timmons looking to finish. Cannot. Hebert the board. So 35-29. 35 seconds left. Richard pulls it out near the scores table here. Just working the dribble, goes right by our man. Pulls up, shoots at 15. It's so smooth. It's something special. 18 for Richard.
Milwaukee's going to have fun with her, too.
Man. Get her shot anytime she wants it. 8-point lead, Curtis, and Curtis will likely play for the final shot here. But that's a foul out near the timeline against Hebert. It'll be an inbounds play with 14.6 seconds left. They have fouls to give.
That's one that shoots two.
Inbounds pass over the top, fumbled, out of bounds, turnover. So Lafayette Christian will get it back. Today's coverage on Crescent City Sports brought to you by Rhino Shield in Mid-South. Rhino Shield Mid-South, well, you want to go there because if you're tired of painting year after year, then go there. Rhino Shield resists chipping, cracking, flaking, or peeling and is backed by a 25-year warranty. Get your free estimate. Visit rhinoshieldmidsouth.com. Call 833-233-7181. Alexander misses, long rebound, and that'll be halftime. Off of the rebound by Daniel. And at the half, Lafayette Christian has an edge here at 37-29 over John Curtis Christian School. And it's been a very competitive first half. First quarter, you had a lot of lead changes. But LCA took an 18-16 lead and never relinquished it after that. They kind of pulled out here using Richard.
Yeah, Jada.
And Alexander to
Jada's just kind of like taking over the game a little bit there. And then Hebert hit those 2 threes back-to-back and just elevated the lead there.
So look at the scoring here in the first half. For John Curtis, Imari Daniel with 3. Imani Daniel with 7. Jayla Albert with 5. Bailey Timmons has 3. And Shakai Desnews leads the way with 10 points for the Lady Patriots. For Lafayette Christian, it's a very easy ledger because you only got 3 players who have scored. Indy Hebert with 6 on a pair of 3 balls. Then you've got Eve Alexander with 13 points, 5 rebounds. And Jada Richard has 18 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds.
Wow.
That's not a bad play card. And that's just one half, right? So
one half.
Not too shabby. These are really good players, aren't they?
Yes, they're the top in the state. I mean, we know where Jada's going, but it's fun to sit here and watch and predict where these other ones are going to go. Like I said, Eve Alexander, I heard she's going to be going over to Florida A&M over outside of Tallahassee. I know some colleges wanted her to stay around here in New Orleans area. So I know that's a disappointment that she's going to be leaving the state. But both teams are so young. So it's fun to see who's going to develop, who's going to take the reins when you get Jada that's going to graduate. And over here for John Curtis, you only have Amari Daniel, a senior. So it'll be a fun time to watch them develop and get better because they're already at the top of their game, top of their league right here.
I'm chuckling here because the most animated coach I've probably ever met in my life, state championship coach Scott Thompson, Archbishop Rummel, is at the head table and he's already on fire, man. Before anything's happened. So unbelievable passion, great coach, and won a state championship at Brother Martin back in 2010. He's done a great job at Archbishop Rummel.
I need to take these earphones off so I can hear what's being said outside. Because he is definitely going on something.
He's the most passionate guy I think I've ever encountered in coaching. He's a great coach, and he's really a good guy, too. He's just very, very passionate about everything that he does and the way he goes about his business. He's a funny guy. But that game coming up next will be Archbishop Rummel against Country Day in the boys state bracket championship game here at the Hilario Center. Then the National Bracket Championship should be played later on this evening. We'll have that for you live as well. And that will feature Trinity's Shamrocks out of Kentucky against the Peabody Warhorses of Louisiana. So we look forward to bringing those to you later on as well. We're at halftime here, and it's 37-29 Lafayette Christian. And just watching the way this game is unfolding, you kind of get the feeling that John Curtis doesn't have much room for error. They're going to have to play really just
they're going to have to get
superior basketball.
They're going to have to start getting some stops on Jada. Find a way to put a Band-Aid on that and on the Alexander inside there. At least shut them down. And if A-Bear hits you from out, that's where you got to take your loss on her. But you got to do that, shut them down a little bit, and then find a way to score down here. But it's going to be the way Jada's playing right now, it's going to be a tall order to ask for to start stopping her, because she has the power just to take over whenever she wants to take over. She's just such a dominant player.
Yeah, look, I mean, you just, again, you talk about 18 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, and she could have more assists because she set up other open shooters who weren't able to finish. I mean, assists are all about players having to finish on the other end of it. So it's a great stat, but sometimes it's not a reflection, true reflection of how many times a player has really found other teammates and set them up nicely.
Yeah, but she's just an all-around player. And like I said earlier, she makes every player better on her team because they have to focus. The defense has to focus so much on her, and then it just leaves them open where if they can finish when she gives them the ball, the team could be unstoppable. So this is a good-looking team out here. The Rummel warming up. They've been hitting some threes in warm-up here. So.
Well, they play very hard. I know a little bit about them. I kind of know a little bit about them. I'm in their Hall of Fame and on their alumni board and all that kind of stuff. But they play really hard. They're not the biggest and they're not the most talented team. They just play. They play incredibly hard, just like the coach you just saw a moment ago. That's the way they play. They play with maximum effort from start to finish. One on a buzzer beater last night over North Shore, a team you would know pretty well. On the boys' side, North Shore is really good. Josh Carlin does a great job. North Shore had a 5-point lead with 1:01 to play, and Rummel just fought back, and finally got there in a tremendous comeback and won on a buzzer beater by T.J. Dewey. It's a tough loss for the Panthers. They played really well, and they've got really good players, and everybody focuses on Robotham transferring and his sister, but they're still really good on the boys' side. They've got good players. They got length, they've got ability, and it's all good. So Coach Gallagher's just arriving here for the boys' games, and we'll get him seated. Another legendary coach with state championships on his ledger. He's on the injured reserve list here, so one too many good moves he made, and did a knee there. So hey, when that happens, but it's all good. Good man. He's coached all over the place. He's been doing games with us for years, and we look forward to having him on board for the boys' games a little bit later on there. But and of course, by the way, you mentioned Rummel, but they're playing Country Day, and Mike McGuire is a fantastic coach. I mean, you're not going to find a better coach anywhere with the way Mike runs his team at Country Day. They're just tremendous in how they go about their business. Their ball movement's fantastic. They just do a great job. Scott Thompson just coming over to see Bill Gallagher.
He's coming back this way again, huh?
Well, Coach Gallagher coached with Scott when they won a state championship at Brother Martin, so they're good friends, but Bill knows everybody anyway, so all good. He's fine. He's fine. Just going. And then our Country Day friends walking up behind him. So all good. So friendly rivalry to come there, and we look forward to that game too. So, but the second half getting set to start here. We gave you the numbers from the first half, and I'm looking at 3 balls. You got 3 threes for Lafayette Christian, and you got 2 threes for John Curtis. John Curtis is going to have to make threes in the second half.
They have to.
They're getting those high screens, so the elbows might be there. The corners have been there, but they've got to be able to finish.
Yeah.
They're going to have to make threes to win this game. I don't think they're going to get a ton done inside against half-court defense with Alexander's presence down low.
Yeah, Shikai has to break open some threes and take over a little bit there. And when she penetrates, like a while ago, we saw her go from the NA or go from the right hand to the left hand and score from the left. And she needs to take control of it. And then, hey there, how you doing?
Jared Joseph of WGNO.
Oh, okay. And then Daniel, she in the big on the inside, she needs to really go at it, go hard against Alexander, get her on her back a little bit, make that contact, and get some boards from her. Because those are your two weapons you got to shut down, Jada and Alexander. So if we get Daniel and Shakai going, we should be all right. And then A-Bear again with the threes. Find her some open looks.
I mentioned the legendary J.T. Curtis here watching earlier. John Curtis side. On the Lafayette Christian side, Pastor Jay Miller's built an incredible school and athletic programs there. And I know Jay's probably watching right now. Jay helps me during the football season on our high school football show on 106.1 FM and many other stations around the state. And I want to give a big shout out to Jay. Pastor, we appreciate you. And your Lafayette Christian Knights are looking pretty good here with a 37-29 lead at the half. That's why I do what I do. I've been doing this for a long time. I have so many great friends around the state and love high school sports. I've been blessed to do NFL play-by-play and a bunch of colleges and covered everybody, but I love high school sports. And kids play for the love of the game. People like you invest in these young people, and you establish great relationships and appreciate it. And that's why I do this. And so many friends at so many places. So
we appreciate you and people like you who promote all of us and bring recognition to our players and our programs. So without y'all, I mean, you know, the kids, I mean, they play the game because they love it, but it's fun to be recognized and to be able to go back and watch a game that was televised and listen to it and hear, you know, what everybody says. So, yeah, I'm just honored to be here today and be with y'all.
Well, I hope you see some of my Ponchatoula stories on CrescentCitySports.com because I publish a lot of them. So
I do. I see them.
Here we go. Second half begins, and here is Jada Richard. She's been special. Left side of the floor, Taylor. Back out top. Here's the three-point specialist, A-Bear. A-Bear to Richard. They try to double her any chance they get. She gives it up with the left hand. Left side of the floor, dribble drive, pull up, stop. Won't go. Good rebound by Imani Daniel. She's got Amari Daniel. No, that's Imani. She's got 7. I'll make it 8. She's got 8 boards in the game. Curtis down 8 with the basketball. Early second half of this Platinum Championship game. LCA setting up shop in his zone now. Curtis identifying, and they'll look for the ball movement here. Desdune's long 3. Oh, my.
Wow.
That's unlimited range.
That's what they have to do.
We said that at the half. And as Dunes connects her second triple, she's got 13. The lead is down to 5.
And face guarding with Jada again.
I just got a text. There's a steal on the run. Here comes Timmons all the way to the hole. Left hand scored. Timmons now with 5. And it's 37-34. The lead down to 3. Curtis with a good start here to the half. Knocked away, stolen. Here comes Daniel the other way. All the way, she'll score.
That's sweet.
Imani Daniel and
They got to find a way to get the ball in Jada's hands. 1
point game suddenly. They do get it to Richard. Here she comes. And she'll break the pressure and go baseline and cut off there. We'll bring it back out top and try to reset. Man-to-man defense for John Curtis. You know they're going to try to run a double at Richard when they can. There's a switch, and they double her. Still gets to the baseline, cut off there, and now finally gives it to A-Bear. Shooter left corner for 3, no. And the rebound to Curtis, here they come.
Wow,
Des Dunes on the run.
Here.
Des Dunes dribble drive behind the back, what a move. Step in, shot is no good.
She got hit in the eye.
Rebound, saved on the floor beautifully. Nice pass down low, and can't finish the layup. Fought for the basketball.
And they got it back.
What an effort by
Curtis.
Curtis.
That's just pure hustle right there.
This one's knocked out of bounds.
Still Curtis's ball out on Alexander.
And the Patriots right now are just.
Shakai got hit in the eye.
They're coming out on fire, and they're playing with tremendous energy in this game. She looks to be fine.
Playing with a lot of poise right here.
Patriots trying to take the lead here. Had 2 good opportunities there. Could not finish. Here's Amari Daniel, dribble drive, right side of the floor. And let's see what the call is here. They're going to call a carry, I believe. So that's a turnover against John Curtis, and Lafayette Christian gets it back. As if on cue, Jay Miller watching and listening in an airplane leaving Denver. Gotcha, Jay. Right. Thank you, Pastor. All good. Appreciate you very much. 1 point game here. Knights on top. 5:20 to play in the third. Crossover. Bumped travel. Great defense there. Man-to-man defense on Richard, and a great job done by Nelson. And a turnover gives it back, and once again the Lady Patriots with a chance to take the lead. Oh, and a pass that's errant. And you just, last thing you want to see when you have that chance is to be in a hurry and throw it away.
Got in a little hurry.
Turnover number 8 for the Lady Patriots.
They've definitely picked up the intensity this first part of this second half here. That's close to 5-second call there.
Got it into Hebert. Richard. Taylor. High pick, switch, splits 2, knocked away, stolen. Here comes Nelson. Down low, put it up, scored, and won. Nelson gives Curtis the lead and a chance for the three-point play. That's on Hebert, and that's her second. What a turnaround we've had here. 9-0 run to start the second half for Curtis. And Nelson, with their first 2 of the game, looking for number 3. Rebound control by Hebert, but a 1-point lead. At 38-37. Richard front court. Left corner 3, short, long bounce, and no one controls it, and Lafayette Christian will get it. With 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. Two championship programs looking the part here. Here, this one. Jada off the bounce, finds an open shooter, dribble drive, stop, jumper, no. Alexander with a strong putback. Stops the bleeding, well done. She's got 15. And Lafayette Christian back up 39-38. Both teams playing some man defense now. There's a carry. You can see you got to call that. I mean, when it's when you completely turn the hand over. Second time they've called it, and I think it's the correct call.
It is.
So the turnover is number 9 for the Lady Patriots, and LCA gets it back.
They were trying to be composed right there and run something, but it just got a little stagnant. Low, they look deep. Eve was down here by herself.
Daniel with the steal, comes the other way. On a dribble handoff. Defense back. Had a post up there. Couldn't quite find Timmons.
Hebert got her hands on her.
Hebert extended. That's her third.
Yeah.
One-point game. Timmons.
Oh, might have got away with one.
Into a double, and now they're going to get a push. As Lafayette Christian was extending its defense and getting aggressive, and Richard commits her second. Lady Patriots maintain possession.
Backside lob again.
Third team foul. Slipped and fell. Loose ball turnover. Controlled by Davis.
Another foul.
And another foul in backcourt. That's going to work against Amari Daniel. Amari with her first. Patriots come back with Albert. So Albert back. 2:47 to play in the third. And a 1-point lead for Lafayette Christian with possession. Richard to walk it up. Long three, that's way off. Alexander, though, keeps the possession alive. Richard can't connect. Good, strong rebound, Albert. Patriots with a chance to take the lead. Open shooter, and no. Rebound, control. Des Dunes, put it up, no. Rebound, put back, foul. Great effort there.
They're showing a lot of heart right there. Not giving up, fighting for those boards.
Alexander's second foul, and Amite Daniel off the board will go to the line with a chance to give the Lady Patriots the lead here. Off to the side. Amite will try another as we get Jemiah Williams back in for the Lady Patriots, replacing Amari Daniel. Perfect. Imani Daniel ties the game at 39.
Yes, it is.
As we approach 2 minutes to play, long three. Richard buries it. Her first points of the half. She's got 21, and LCA back up 3. About to say, Curtis has done a really good job on her in the second half.
But you got to come over the top on all those screens on her or Shakai.
Set up for the tie. That's not strong enough, and a good rebound controlled by Taylor.
Wow.
Turnover. Steal coming the other way. Daniel. Pull up. Smart move. Got it. Imani Daniel with 12. And the Lady Patriots pulling within 1. Richard double team, dribbles out of it. Now to Hebert. Hebert splits 2. Good positioning and a foul and 2 shots coming. Good job to protect the ball by Taylor.
She used her body well on that drive.
That's going to be on Williams, and that's her first. At the 106 mark of the third quarter. Taylor at the line. Can't get it. Looking for her first point.
Got a buy with this.
It's a 1-point game in favor of Lafayette Christian. Second is good. The first point of the game makes it a 2-point lead. At 43-41. Des Dunes, pull up. Got it.
She was determined on that drive. She was going to score.
15 for Chicago. We're tied at 43-43. 43-43. Here we go. 45 seconds left in the third. Richard says clear out. Double team, splits 1, splits 2, got there, and gets fouled. Such a good player. That's going to work against Albert, and it's her first, Albert's first foul. By the way, this evening's coverage on Crescent City Sports is brought to you by Gibbs Construction, a leader in the construction industry in Louisiana and the Gulf Coast for more than 45 years, transforming dreams, visions, and plans into reality. Gibbs Construction. Free throw good by Richard. She's got 22. John Curtis will come back with Bailey Timmons as LCA retakes the lead here with 28.6 seconds left in the third. Second, good. 23 for Richard, and it's 45-43 LCA. Curtis could play for the last shot here. Don't have to, but could.
With Shakai out, I would think they would hold it and go for the last one.
Williams. Certainly looks like they're playing for the final shot. 10 seconds to go in the third. Back it out off the dribble. Try to create space. Off the bounce. Dribble drive. Leaner is way short. Rebound controlled by Hebert. And we had a whistle. And that's it. End of the quarter. So
Curtis won that quarter.
They did. Lafayette Christian still holds a 45-43 lead. Patriots came out smoking in that quarter. and got themselves a 9-0 run to start the quarter to put themselves on top and to go to the fourth quarter trailing by 2. So anybody's game now, right?
Yes, you got 13 over here, shook up a little bit for Lafayette Christian. Taylor.
Looks to be okay as she heads to the bench.
I think she's got a finger to the eye. She's going to be all right, though. Yeah, that's they turned on the Jets that quarter, so now we got a new ball game. It's still anybody's game. So they did what they had to do, took care of business. Coach Brown put a good scheme in there. The defensive pressure picked up, got those quick steals, went down, and Shikai hit the 3. So that's what it's going to take right now. They need to bring that same intensity to this fourth quarter and keep the pressure on them. Jada looks a little frustrated right now. She's it looks like she's trying to take some stuff on her own shoulders.
Who's going to win?
Coach Bird asking us who's going to win. Ask her, I don't know.
Whoever outscores them.
Whoever wins, man.
I tell my kids, I'm like, you know what we got to do to win? And they're like, what? You got to outscore them. And so whoever outscores them is going to win.
2-point lead for the Knights, 45-43 as we head to the fourth quarter of this one. Ken Trahan with Tricia Landesh of Ponchatoula High School. Fourth quarter begins. Nelson will walk it up for John Curtis. And they'll go zone, it appears. Or are they matching up? No, they're matching up.
Matching up.
Yep. To the baseline cutoff.
Got good help right there.
Albert. Amite Daniel. Now back to Des Dunes.
Surprised. Lafayette Christian normally runs a lot of running jumps in the half
Step back 3, no.
And they haven't done any of that this game.
Rebound nicely done and saved by Hebert. Fake the 3, pull up 15, nope. And a rebound control by Albert. And a foul, boy, they give it back. So Lafayette Christian will get the ball underneath the basket. Richard in the corner being hounded by Timmons. Step back 17, no. Good rebound control by Imani Daniel. She's got 10 of those now.
Oh, wow.
And 2 shots are coming.
Push that up fast and we're able to pull the foul.
That's going to be against Davis, her second. Free throws coming, a chance to tie for Cassandra Nelson. He's 0 for 1 from the line, 2 points in the game. Close game, free throws are going to be paramount in importance
teams.
The rest of the way. Very high arch shot.
Surprisingly, both of these teams have missed several that I wouldn't have expected, but I know, playing that man, you get a little more tired in that defensive set.
Second is in, splits a pair, cuts the deficit to 1 at 45-44. Baseline drive, strong move, no finish, long tap, on the run, Timmons. Nice pass, layup good, and Curtis comes through. 5 points for Nelson and the Patriots with a 46-45 lead.
No, Jada she needs to remain calm right here and still use her teammates and not try to take too much on her own shoulders.
And we're going the other way. John Curtis has fought all the way back in this one. They take a 1-point lead with possession here with 6:18 to play. Baseline there to the hole, cannot finish. But 2 shots are coming on the foul by Alexander. That's her third.
Now, I like the kids to be aggressive and go for that steal on that pass, but when you miss it, you leave your teammates, out of rotation, and you leave them mixed numbers there.
Jayla Albert hits the first, her 6th point of the game. The lead is 2 for the Lady Patriots. And hits the second. A 3-point lead for John Curtis. 6:10 to play.
Wow,
A steal,
another one.
a pass, a score.
That press is giving him trouble. Oh.
Wow. Turnover was huge. John Curtis is on quite a run now.
You got to keep this pressure up, though. Keep the ball out of Jada's hands.
Open from 10. And there's an answer. And a timeout call by LCA. As Taylor's able to hit. It's their third point of the game on the assist from Davis and cuts it to 50-47.
How are you?
5:47 to play.
For having it.
So the Patriots battling back here. They open this quarter on a 7-0 run to establish the lead.
Same thing they did last quarter. I mean, they're going to have to keep the pressure up. What's going to win this game right now is the defense. They got to keep the pressure up like they've been bringing 5.5 more minutes. They can do it. And then, like I said, Jada has to rely on her teammates right here. A lot of times when you get down, you put everything on your own shoulders.
Yep.
And, you know, they double on her. She still has to dish it. You got A-Bear down here on Shakai again, trying to take her out of it.
No pressure to slowly walk it up from Nelson. They go matching up man here. Timmons. Albert. 5:30 to play. 3-point lead. Patriots very patient here. Skip pass, very dangerous pass.
That's what I'm talking about right here. She missed it, so now we got mixed numbers here.
Straightaway jumper, short.
Nice block
and a
out.
rebound controlled nicely by Taylor. Her fourth rebound. Let's see if they can get the ball to Richard. She wanted it there. They didn't get it to her. Trying to work that side of the floor where Richard is located. Finally bounce it to her. Defender falls down. She'll take the three for the tie. Back rim, no good. Long rebound, controlled by Des Dunes. Quickly ahead, 2-on-1, drive to the hole. Good pass, put it up short. Rebound, put back, good.
Nice.
Nelson, second chance, and Curtis extends the lead to 5.
She missed that first one. I think she was anticipating the contact, and she changed her shot a little bit.
Richard, double team, gets it.
Nice
pass. Nice pass. Alexander's blocked.
Nice pass there.
I think they call the foul. Yep. Blocked by Des Dunes, but she commits the foul, and it's her second. A few boos in the house from that one.
Yeah, they're not happy about that.
Great crowd. Alexander to the line. She's got just 2 in the second half. Their main scorers have really been shut down in the second half. Alexander's got 15 in the game. And they need Alexander and Richard to really step up now. Do the Knights.
Yeah.
Free throw good.
She does.
First
But
point of the
A-Bear
quarter.
put that pass right where it needed to be, that little bounce pass down the center. That was beautiful.
You like those A-Bear?
I do like that
A-Bear. I
A-Bear.
thought you might. Just saying.
I know how to say that name really easy.
Second one is no good. Rebound control by Daniel. She's got 11 boards in the game. It's 52-48.
She needs to take control.
Shakai double teamed. Now in trouble. Smart
Good
timeout.
timeout.
Smart timeout
She
taken
was
right
doubled
there.
in the corner.
Yep. Melinda Brown takes it, and it's 4:08 to play, and it's 52-48. John Curtis Christian on top of Lafayette Christian in a really good one here.
Still anybody's game.
And today's coverage on Crescent City Sports is brought to you by the Lamarck Motor Company in Kenner. The Lamarck Pre-Owned has a huge selection of pre-owned vehicles, all makes and models. We even have great deals for under $12K. Must be a reason. Great deals under $12K. To buy a vehicle? I'll go for that.
Yeah, I need. Don't forget, I need to get your scoop on your Bronco.
No, you.
So.
I haven't had a chance to share that with you. It's all good. You can't miss it. If you walk into the parking lot, you'll probably figure it out. All right, bump on the inbounds pass. Post up taken away. Turnover by Curtis. Coming the other way. Pull up in the lane. It goes for Richard. 25 for Jada. And it's a 2-point game at 52-50. .340 to play. Richard with 25 now. Contesting those passes. Long three. That's short. Long rebound. And Richard has it. And here's a chance for LCA to tie or take the lead in this back and forth affair with 3:20 to play. Richard one-on-one. Got to the paint. Got the foul. Got the basket. Do they count it? They do. We're tied, and she'll have a chance to give her team the lead on the foul by Albert. Her second. What a move by Richard.
Yeah.
And now she has a chance to give LCA the lead.
I think Timmons thought she had a jump ball there.
Substitution for Curtis. Amari Daniel back in. Jada Richard at the line, where she is 4 of 5 in the game. This one could give the Knights the lead. Cannot. Stays tied. Amani Daniel now with 12 boards. Working the right side of the floor with under 3 minutes to play. Reversing the dribble. Got inside. Blocked by Alexander. Who clears it? What a play. Quickly the other way. Here's Richard. Left corner wide open. Good shooter. That's off. Rebound controlled by Amari Daniels. Imani has 13 boards. As Dunes pulls up. Nice pass down low. Shot no good. Rebound Richard. Her 6th board. Coming the other way, tied at 52. Who will perform down the stretch from 18? No. Offensive rebound block. Kick it back out. And saving it.
Anxious right here, huh?
You think?
Yeah.
And
Nice.
a stick by Richard. She's got 29. Lafayette Christian up by 2. With 2 minutes to play. What a game. Just what we would have hoped for. In a championship game of the top bracket here of the Allstate Sugar Bowl National Prep Classic. Behind the back, Des Dunes. Nice pass. Layup good.
Tie game again.
Tied again. 9 points for Albert. What a pass by Sky Des Dunes. And we're tied at 54. 1:35 to play. Some game, some finish.
Look.
Yo-yoing the dribble, right?
Every time.
Free throw line jumper for the lead. Richard with 31. Lafayette Christian back up 2. She's got 8 in the quarter, by the way.
Oh,
Lost
nice,
the dribble.
Nice. Oh,
Steal and a steal
Daniel.
for the tie. Put it
Wow.
in. 16 for Daniel.
She is clutch.
Unreal. Tied at 56. What a game we have. 45 seconds left.
So I think Jada's going to just wait for the last shot.
Here's the timeline right in front of us. Jada Richard, 35 seconds, got by 1. Nice pass to Alexander, and she missed the layup, but she's fouled. And will shoot 2. Great penetration by Richard. The foul is by Amari Daniel, her second. And now Alexander with clutch free throws coming. She is 1 of 2 from the line in the game. Has 16 points and 8 rebounds as she goes to the line for the lead. Got it. Look confident doing it, too. Gives her team a 1-point lead. Substitution, Curtis. Nelson is in, replacing Amari Daniel.
What's the timeout situations for everybody?
You have to check the official
What's the
book on that.
They got 4.
4 for LCA, 2 for Curtis. Second is good for Alexander. Clutch free throws there gives LCA a 2-point lead with 30.5 seconds left. We'll get a timeout. What a finish coming here. You've got Alexander with 18 points and 8 rebounds in the game. Richard has 31 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. And on the Curtis side, Imani Daniel, 16 points and 13 rebounds. And Des Dunes has 15 points in the game for Curtis. So that's the top players in this game. That's a pretty impressive double-double for Imani Daniel, 16, 13. She's also got 5 steals. So 31, 6 and 6 for Richard. So now it flips over to Curtis. You got to believe Jakai Des Dunes will touch the ball here in some capacity.
She has to. She has to. You have to go to her. You look at Daniel. You know, I mean, Daniel has been between the two of them. I don't know which one I'd pick for the MVP of this game if it came between those two.
I mean, Daniel's got 5 steals to go with 13 rebounds.
And it's all been in clutch times.
Yeah.
Like a while ago, John Curtis had a turnover, and then she turned right back around, got the steal, and scored. You know, I like her a lot. She is a great player.
Yeah. 14 rebounds.
But Jakai also goes hard. Right here, she can run that baseline to get the ball on the court. So, curious to see what they
got to get it in. You're right. They do so. This is Timmons. 28 seconds left, down 2. Bounce pass middle of the floor. Daniel knocked away, but foul from behind. From the backside. That's going to work on Richard, and that's her third. It'll be side out here for John Curtis to inbound the ball from the baseline with 23.7 seconds left. Looking, cutter, basket.
Wow.
Oh, she missed the layup. And a timeout LCA. My goodness. Bless her heart. Hebert rebounds. Curtis had a perfect play. And Des Dunes could not quite finish it. 20.4 seconds left. Timeout LCA with a 2-point lead. They've got 3 timeouts remaining.
Yeah.
So good time for that. Now they got to get it in bounds. But you look at the foul situation, and obviously if you're Lafayette Christian, of course you want the ball in the hands of Richard, if possible. Alexander's your other great player. She's 3 of 4 from the line.
They got to go for an aggressive
But you got to get to the bonus, too.
You got to go for an aggressive steal right here. Give everything you have. Yeah, well, what's the bonus? How many fouls can we get?
Yeah, I mean, they're not there yet to my notice. I'm going to double-check that right now. 3 fouls apiece, is that right?
That's it.
Yeah, 3 apiece. So they're going to have to commit 1 more just to get to the bonus. Yeah, quick foul.
1 quick.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'd imagine the pressure is going to be huge right here. They'll be covering Richard for sure.
Both teams back on the floor. Great game.
And you might have Alexander pop up and just get the ball on the court and then cut Richard through.
Get it in. Hand it right back to Taylor.
Yeah.
Taylor with 15 seconds. Knocked away, stolen. Here they come. Des Dunes drives. Des Dunes will score with 7 seconds left on the steal. Des Dunes scores and a foul, but they still have 1 to give. Yeah. So that's only the 4th. My goodness. 17 for Des Dunes. Daniel knocked it away. And a foul with 3.6 seconds left. Lafayette Christian in backcourt.
Next foul, they're on the line.
Next one's on the line. They can't foul here, and a timeout will be taken with 3.6 seconds left. A chance that we could go overtime here in this Platinum Bracket Championship game. What a great game this is.
Halftime, you really didn't know what to expect coming out. You could have.
Well, I thought they were going to go for the foul, but they went for the steal from behind, and Daniel knocked it away.
Again, Daniel.
Yeah, I mean, unbelievable that they're able to get to this juncture. Now, 3.6, can they get the ball near the timeline on the inbounds pass or even into the front court? If you're Curtis, you've got to make them inbound into the back court.
I would, if you're Curtis, you got to. But, I mean, I would think they would get it in Jada's hands. If not that first pass, the second pass. She should be getting it here half-court area, and she's one that can make it. And
they can't foul because of that would mean free throws.
But, I mean, they're taking the ball here. Yeah. They're taking the ball mid-court here on the back court. So it's not that far to go down there to get it.
And a foul is free throws.
Yeah.
So what a finish we're set for. 3.6 seconds left. We're tied at 58.
You can't look at this lob again that they've had several times. So you got to have that help this side.
Richard is the inbound passer, which is interesting.
You got to have help. Look, Alexander was wide open.
They got it to Richard. 1 second. She'll just heave it from half court. Short. We're going to overtime.
Did you see
at
that
58.
Alexander was open on the lob again?
I saw it. If they would have gotten there.
She took her up mid-court above the three-point line, a little higher, and then went straight back door. And she was wide open.
Amazing. So we're going to overtime. And this game is all even at 58-58. It's only appropriate, right?
It is. I mean, platinum bracket, beat teams from out of the state. I mean, come on now. This is the way it's supposed to be. So what's our foul count? You have you don't really have anybody. The
it's
big
4
players.
and 3 right now. Oh, yeah.
But you don't have any big players.
No, nobody has more than 3. So
yeah. So you should be able to get through the 4 minutes. So hopefully that won't come into play with anybody. But what I'm impressed with, too, is Taylor from Lafayette Christian. She got out in that first quarter with 3 fouls and sat the whole second quarter and came in and played the second half pretty solid with her ball handling skills and taking care of it. So imagine it's going to be a battle of Jada and I'm looking at this, Jada and Eve. And you got Amani. I'm learning. Amani. I just always call her Daniels. And Shakai. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a battle of those 4 going at it. Just see who can do it. But I really think John Curtis has to keep the pressure. They cannot let Jada just have free will at it. She was kind of, she had 18 in the first half, and now she's at 31. So I imagine she's due for some. She's due for some here. We're going to jump it up again, and Alexander's actually got the height on her, but Amani can get up there, so this is going to be a good start here. And we got A-Bear down here face guarding Shakai already.
Overtime begins. Tap goes to Lafayette Christian. Davis. Traffic here. Ball on the floor. Jump ball, alternating possession. John Curtis turnover by LCA right away. So Curtis gets the possession now.
And they were buckling down on Jada, and so they were able to get that steal really quick.
Yep. So here we go in the overtime period. Across the timeline, working the dribble.
Backdoor cut.
Nice cut from Timmons, missed it. Desdunes couldn't convert. Save on the floor. Look at the hustle. Desdunes gets it back.
A 3.
Long 3. That's short.
Yeah.
Another offensive rebound and a stick back by Timmons. She's got 7, and Curtis steals it and scores. And the Patriots have taken a 4-point lead.
Right here. They have to have all the guard. They can't let that one person sneak up there not guarded to get the ball on the court.
With 3:10 to play. Richard to the floor. Down she goes. Foul is called. Both players on the floor. Desdunes tried to get up, cannot. Now she'll get help and get up. Richard went the floor hard. She'll get up. The foul's on Desdunes. That's her 3rd. Fortunately, no one with 4. You want to see these players decide the game.
Yeah.
And at the line is Richard. She's got 31 points. Looking for more. With her team down 4.
That was an action-packed 1 minute right there in overtime.
Got the first. She's got 32. LSU commit with 32 points in the game.
I think Kim would be a little happy.
I think she'll be happy. She was here yesterday watching her.
Yeah, I got to see her.
The second one's good. 33 for Richard, and it's 62-60.
She's guarding her, not letting her get out of bounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Double teaming. Try to prevent not guarding the inbounds pass. So Curtis has to hurry. They do. And a steal. Taylor with the steal.
Wow, there goes A-Bear with her third 3.
A-Bear with a triple has 9. LCA back on top by 1. Break the pressure, 3-on-2. Dribble drive, kick it off. Wide open 10-footer, no. Rebound controlled Alexander. That's her 9th.
Oh, they threw it out of
They
bounds.
throw it out of bounds. Goodness
They
gracious.
were looking for Jada.
With 2:42 to play. Frenetic pace, frenetic finish. Awesome. Get it in bounds here to Nelson. With 2:35 to play. Left hand dribble
Nice.
drive, beautiful pass. Score it, and
And
one.
it's good. Wow.
Albert scores. Beautiful pass, Nelson. On the assist, and a chance for the three-point play. What are they talking about here?
I don't know. Mr. Goff, Coach Goff is not liking what he's hearing.
Should count the basket.
Yeah.
Haven't seen that yet, and they're talking about it. I've already marked it down.
They're saying the foul. Coach Goff is saying the foul was on the pass.
Coach Rogers, yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, Errol. Errol's,
Yeah.
the other Errol's here too. He's a
Yeah.
good buddy.
Yeah.
Good man. That's all good. This is a long conversation. I'm just keenly interested in what they're trying to decide here. Did the pass? No basket.
No
They're
basket.
taking
Yeah,
it away.
it was on
They're
the
going to
pass.
say it was on the floor. So it's still 63-62 in favor of LCA. They're going to call the foul before the shot on Taylor, right? Yep.
I'm glad they got
That's
together.
her fourth. That's her fourth foul. She's the first with 4 in the game.
I'm glad they got together and got it right. Just got the call right.
Yeah, it was a great pass set up, but no basket. So Curtis still down by 1 with the ball. 2:32 to play in the game. Oh, and the inbounds pass turned over. Steal by Taylor. Here's Richard to the baseline. Pull up leaner. No. Alexander boards. Hits the floor. Tries to keep it in play. They're going to say LCA ball, I believe. 10th rebound for Alexander. She's got a double-double. LCA keeps it.
Over top.
Davis. Richard. Pull it out with 2:05 to play in a 1-point lead. Got by 1. Got to the paint.
George.
Took a hard hit. Blocking
okay.
foul called. Blocking foul called against Timmons, which will be her third. Richard and Timmons collide. Boy, this has been a spirited, physical, cleanly played affair.
Oh, yeah. And the refs, again, have done a great job.
They have done a good job in this game. 33 points for Richard. She can add to that total here. Got it. 34 for Richard.
Yes, he did.
And we'll get a 30-second timeout, John Curtis, with 2:02 to play. 64-62 in favor of Lafayette Christian. So they discuss it. Richard will have 1 free throw coming. All right, if you're Curtis,
Yeah,
what
I
are
mean,
you talking about?
it's still two minutes there. I mean, again, same thing we've been saying the whole time. You got to keep the pressure, keep the ball out of Richard's hands, and then get down here. I mean, Sakai, she's doing a great job getting to the goal. You know, she missed that one shot, but my gosh, she redeemed herself right after that. And then Daniel, those are my 2 players that I would go to. But the intensity on defense is what's going to win it for you.
Back they come with 2:02 to play.
Still plenty of time. What, we down like 2-2 on timeouts?
Yep. So here is Richard. Second free throw coming. Made the first. She's got 34 in the game. Yeah, 2 timeouts left, correct?
Yeah.
Just clarifying that. Flips it up and flips it in. 35 for Richard and a 3-point lead for Lafayette Christian at 65-62. Little full court pressure here. They get it to Desdunes. Goes left side, crossed over, turned it over. And Richard gets the steal. A big turnover by Curtis with 1:50 to play.
Oh, she got way
and a steal by Curtis. Bounce pass, layup. No
Oh, you got
good.
it, baby.
Put back, good. That's converted by Nelson. She's got 9, and it's 65-64. What a game. Minute 30 to play. By the way, that's 7 steals for Amite Daniel in this game.
That's amazing. I just like her a lot.
Just a good player.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure. Finally found Richard. Good idea. 1:15 to play. Got by 1. Pull up jumper 10. No. Alexander, the board.
Oh.
She's fouled.
Yeah.
And we'll shoot
That's a
2.
good foul.
Foul's going to work on Shakai Desdune. She's got 4. Alexander back to the line. She has 11 rebounds to go with 18 points. So 18 points, 11 rebounds for Alexander.
Wow.
So Alexander again. Got that one.
Yep. No question on that one.
So she makes it a 2-point game with 1:09 to play. 19 points for Alexander.
Get Daniel in the middle.
Patriots down 1. Under a minute to play. Dribble drive. Put it up and in. What a move by Nelson. She's got 11.
She
Patriots back up.
Horn play.
Patriots back up.
They have it tied up there. What's going on?
67-66, right?
It's tied.
Oh, it's tied. They've got it right.
Okay.
So they got it right. 66-66. I got it. She missed the front end of 1-1. It's tied at 66. Dribble drive. Richard won't go, but she'll go to the line with a chance to give her team the lead with 29.6 seconds left. So at the line, Richard again. She's made 4 in a row here in this quarter. 6 in a row in the game. Make it 7.
Yeah.
Money. And a 1-point lead for LCA at 67-66. Second is good. 68-66 LCA. .26 seconds left.
Oh, she turned her ankle.
16 seconds left. Now with 12. Down by 2. Need a look with 8. With 7, they go to Desdunes with 6. With 5. Crosses over. Baseline. Pull up for the tie. It's too strong. Rebound. Put back. It's no good. And Lafayette Christian holds on to win the platinum bracket of the Allstate Sugar Bowl Prep Classic. 68-66. 37 points. 6 rebounds. 6 assists for Jada Richard, unquestionably our MVP.
Oh, without a doubt.
What a player, right?
Yeah, she was phenomenal. What she ended up with, 36?
37.
37.
Right? 37 points and 6 assists and 6 rebounds and a brilliant performance here this evening. So, fantastic job. Just a great job there by this team from Lafayette Christian. Great performance by John Curtis Christian as well. You can't ask for much more. So we'll try to get Coach Rogers over here too as we can. Hey, Errol.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Get you on camera quick. So we'll get Coach Rogers here real quick. As they just got finished with a victory here. So here we go with Coach Rogers. Errol, first of all, congratulations. What a fantastic game. Your team showed tremendous fortitude to pull this one out.
They did. And look, I've been with those girls since they were 8th grade. And they just fight. We were down by 20 in the third quarter this morning to Wasserman. Them kids never quit. And you know what I love about them? They believe in me. I get on them, but they trust me. And they showed it today. And that's all I can ask. Give me everything you got.
Your role players are outstanding. They made plays, but Alexander's tough and made big plays. And, of course, Jada was Jada. She's tremendous.
She is. I mean, look, I'm going to hate to see her go. But, you know, she's a blessing to our program. We've had other kids come through here, like Megan Abrams, who played at Alabama, Tamara Johnson at UL. But she's a difference maker. And not every day you get a kid like that. And not only is she a great player, she's a great person. And a 4.0 student. So you're not just getting a basketball player. You're getting a great parent. I mean, she's going to be married someday, going to be a great parent. a great college player, and she's going to do really good in school. So I'm blessed to have a kid like that.
John Curtis, excellent program. You need that kind of competition. It really helps you, don't you?
Let me tell you something. They might have lost the game on the score, but they won playing. That's a tough team. And look, they should win the state championship in Division One Select.
Finally, Jay Miller's watching in an airport right now, so he said to tell you hi, man.
Tell Jay, I love you, Jay. Thank you.
Pastor Jay, congratulations, Errol. Great job. Errol Rogers of Lafayette Christian as the Knights emerge victorious here in an absolute thriller for the girls' platinum bracket state championship, or not state, but championship of the Sugar Bowl Classic here. Fantastic game. And a 68-66 win for LCA. Trish, what a game, right?
Oh, I enjoyed the heck out of that. That was fun. Overtime game. Couldn't ask for anything better. So, and then to witness Jada with her 37.
Yeah, 37, 6 and 6. Other than that, she didn't do anything.
Nothing at all. And then Shakai, I mean, she's just a sophomore on that other side over there, you know, doing what she's doing, battling up, and, you know, we're talking about her going against Jada, but I mean, a sophomore doing what she's doing. So, future's just wide open for her.
I mean, again, you look at these two teams. I mean, you would fully expect these two teams to be playing in Hammond, right?
Oh, exactly. Exactly. When they need something over there, just call me. I live right there. I'll get whatever you need. I'll help you out. So I respect both programs, both coaches. I love them to death. And the game before with Amite and Mandeville, all four programs are the top programs in, you know, our state. And we were represented really well here today.
No doubt. And again, this is just such a great game to watch.
Right.
Much less to be part of and call it, right?
Right. Yes. I would have been sitting over on that other side just having fun. But instead, I really enjoyed this today. And I'm sorry, I know I left you hanging a couple times there, but it was fun. And like, this is my first time doing this. And but it was fun getting to just say what I think about it and my view. I learned from this game just watching. Listening.
High level of competition, and obviously the game reflected that with the teams that played outstanding basketball. We've seen 4 really good girls basketball teams here in this championships of 2 divisions here today, and that's what we would expect, a high level here in Louisiana. And we have that, don't we?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. And, you know, Chris Goff, what he's doing with his LGR program and promoting and all the girls, a lot of those girls are getting recognition that wouldn't be getting it. You know, like he took a picture of my freshman who is coming around for us, helping us out, and Brittany Moore. And it's just really great how he's promoting the girls basketball.
And we see Amite Daniel making the all-tournament team as well. She deserved.
Both of these girls deserve it.
16 points, 13 rebounds, 7 steals for Amite. And then here's Shakai Desdoon, 17 points, 4 rebounds in the game. She makes the all-tournament team as well and completely deserved for the performance she put in, not just in this game, but throughout the tournament. Here's the all-tournament selections from LCA. Eve Alexander, she was outstanding again, 17 points, 11 rebounds, 3 blocks in this game. All smiles as she goes to get her all-tournament team award. And we have the MVP coming up, and then, of course, the team awards.
Who's going to be the MVP?
Gee, I have no idea. Come on, man. You got to help me.
Idea.
You're the analyst. I got you here to tell me, okay?
I have no idea, but I think Kim Mulkey was here watching her yesterday.
Yeah, you're supposed to help me out with this stuff.
Yeah.
You're the pro.
37 points.
So, I'm waiting for Ed's final announcement, which we know is a foregone conclusion.
Yeah.
With Jada Richard set to be the MVP this event.
And tonight, 37.6 rebounds.
37.6 rebounds, 6 assists for Jada Richard. She gets the MVP award. Gets a big round of applause. The LSU commit. They're getting another really good one, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's going to have a blast there with Kim, learning from her. And then Michaela Williams, geez, she's put the two of them
Johnson,
together.
Morrow, well, they've got some good players.
Yeah. Yep.
So Michaela getting her award.
Yeah, we're actually going to, my basketball team, we're headed to LSU's practice this week.
Very good.
So that's going to be a fun time for the girls.
And then the team awards, of course, the runner-up award and then the championship award.
And John Curtis has no reason to hang their head. They played a top-notch game today.
Can't imagine this game won't help them down the road. I mean, you're not going to face anybody better than them, right?
Right.
Patriots, Lady Patriots, make their way to the center of the floor. Kendra Brown's team, they did a great job here this afternoon and throughout this tournament to get to this stage.
And again, they're so young. They'll be back here next year.
And I mean, they've had a prominent player that's left the program over the last 2 years. One, Taryn Koffel, of course, you mentioned Heaven as well.
Right.
So, and they're still this good.
Right.
So, outstanding. Yes. I mean, you look at them, they don't have a player 6 foot tall. They just play.
It's just grit, hustle.
They play hard.
After it, yeah.
They're quick, tough, excellent basketball team. Yeah. Very impressed.
Yes.
With what they do. And then the final award, of course, the Lafayette Christian Knights Championship Award to be given out here, and we'll see that happen. I'll give you some final numbers in this game. For John Curtis, Amari Daniel had 3 points. Shakai Desnoon, 17 points, 4 boards.
What are they doing again?
Cassandra Nelson finished with 11 points. It was Jayla Albert with 11 points, 5 rebounds. Bailey Timmons had 9 points and 6 rebounds. And Imani Daniel with 16 points, 13 rebounds, 7 steals. For LCA, as we look at it, you had 1 point for Jalen Taylor, 6 points for, or rather 9 points for Indy Abear, the 3 triples. Then you had Eve Alexander with 18 points, 11 rebounds, and Jada Richard with 37 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists in a brilliant performance. And the team championship award being given now, and just some final thoughts from you, Trish.
I just appreciate being here today, and I enjoy, like I said, I learned just watching it and doing this with you today, and both games were exceptional. And, you know, Christy, she's doing, you know, running this tournament, Mr. Daniels, they, thanks for including us. Thanks for including Punch to the High. Thanks for including me as your sidekick for today. It was a lot of fun.
Couldn't think of a better person to do it. And I appreciate you and appreciate everything that you do. You're a class act and a tremendous asset to that community. Keep up the great work. Happy New Year to you. God bless you.
You too. You too. Thank you.
All right, Tricia. Thank you so much.
All right.
Tricia.
Bye-bye.
Landash of Ponchatoula. We're going to sign off here where the girls' championships finished as Lafayette Christian wins in overtime over John Curtis 68-66. Stay with us. We'll be back in a few minutes here with the boys' championships here on CrescentCitySports.com. First up, the state championship matchup between Archbishop Roman and Country Day, followed by the Platinum Bracket championship between Trinity, Kentucky against Peabody. For Tricia and for Scott and Matt and Pearson and Lenny, Ken Trahan saying thanks for joining us. Be a good sport. God bless you one and all. Rounding third and heading home for just a couple of minutes. So long.